You listening to the Halftimers podcast, boy. Shit! I gotta hear that.
Welcome back to the Halftimers podcast, presented by Old City Sports, O-L-D-E City Sports. Go to oldcitysports.com. Check out all the blogs and all the different podcast shows that we got. We got the Rumble Fumble, Flyers Alley, Dusty Buttes, Phantoms of the Spectrum, The Sixth Man, and of course, the Halftimers podcast. Go check them out, oldcitysports.com, link in the description. We're also sponsored by Body Check Wellness, Body Check, check spelled C-H-E-K. Go to bodycheckwellness.com for all your oils, lotions, gummies, tinctures. I'm saying it again, Ian.
Tinctures,
T-shirts, and more. Go to bodycheckwellness.com, link in the description. Use code OCS at checkout, 25% off your next order. We're also presented by, show them the beers, boys. We got some beers today. Bayou Tesh Brewing. Go check them out. 24 beers on tap. Great place, man. I love it. They got great pizzas over there. It's fun for the whole family. You can bring your pets. Just unbelievable scenery, unbelievable people. And obviously the beer is off the charts. Check them out, 102 North Lane, Arnaville, Louisiana. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. Burgy, how we feeling today?
Couldn't feel better. The Saints didn't play a football game today, so that's really why the vibes are high because, I mean, it's nothing really to put us down, and they're certainly good at doing that.
You know, and I don't want to chirp you right off the hop here.
Go ahead.
But
hit
for
me
the
with
people that are watching, you are wearing the same shirt from last week.
I'll probably be wearing this shirt 73% of the time we record.
That's fair. You know, I love Alvin Kamara.
Yeah, I don't know what other Saint you'd really want to represent at this point. Besides maybe somebody on the defense, but
Marshawn Lattimore.
Yeah, Marshawn Lattimore. That's a good answer.
We got to it. Jim, how are we feeling? You look a little upset over there.
I'm good.
You good?
Yeah.
Calling you out.
You got over your grump?
Cat hair.
Yeah, we do have cats. We do have cats here.
Cat hair on the way. It was getting on my lips.
You feeling good though, bro? Good Sunday vibes.
Yeah, it's the Lord's Day. Welcome
Lord's
back.
Day. Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful weather today.
Made it
too.
again.
It's unbelievable in
Oh, yeah.
Louisiana.
A good day for a beer today.
Exactly.
Cold front moved in.
Hey, and you know what? We got the Halftimers koozies, rocking them right now.
Yeah.
Check us out.
I promise. Hey, take a good hard look at that.
Yeah.
Take a good hard look at that.
Hey, bro, unbelievable koozies. I love them.
Mm-hmm.
Before we get started with all the sports, I would just like to give a special birthday shout out to my lovely mother.
Oh,
Happy
yes.
birthday, Mommy.
It was her birthday yesterday, but
Love
we record
you.
on Sunday, so we just wanted to say happy birthday, Mom. Because legit, without her, none of this is possible because, you know.
Legitimately, I mean.
Literally.
Yeah, literally.
The last 24, 3
3.
and 5 years of y'all's life, not possible.
Not possible.
Not possible.
So shout out Mama Nancy. We love you. I hope you had a great happy birthday. We love you, girl. Let's get into it.
Mm-hmm.
Football. Monday Night Football.
Are you ready for some football?
Monday Night Football. Dude, I hate the fucking Colts.
Yeah.
That's my one and only mean thing.
I hate Carson Wentz.
No. I
Mean
hate the
thing,
Colts
nice thing.
defense. I hate the Colts defense. You know, Darius Leonard did not have control of his squad. They were not prepared in the second half. They came out flat. They thought the game was over. And then MVP, front runner, Lamar Jackson took over the game. That's my nice thing is Lamar Jackson is now the front runner for the MVP.
That's a great take.
That's a great take.
Fantastic
Good
take.
take.
I mean, he came back and won the game and over. Like the Colts could not score.
It seems like that's got to be his third comeback victory this year, right?
Then he did it to the Chiefs too.
Yep.
On Sunday night.
On Sunday night.
This kid's unbelievable. Like I texted y'all today. I was like, the Ravens might actually win the Super Bowl.
And it's sad too because I'll even admit that I may have been in this group of people too that like thought maybe by year 3 or 4 like NFL defenses would start to figure out Lamar, but that really has not been the case.
Hey, you know what
It really
is?
has not been the case.
You know what it is?
What
Jimmy,
is?
I'll let you guess what you think I think it is. Why the NFL defenses haven't figured out Lamar Jackson yet.
Because he's an athlete.
Because he's unfigure-outable.
Okay.
Well, I was
Whoa.
going to say that he developed his throwing.
Unfigure-outable.
The arm talent has not.
It's good this year. Congrats, Lamar. Thank you. You must have went to see Tom House. It's all right.
Well, with all the weapons they're missing, like they have because like they lost a bunch of their running backs. Their top 2 starters.
Yep.
Le'Veon Bell scored today also.
Yeah.
Le'Veon Bell scored today.
So they have to rely on the pass a little bit more, and he's answering the bell. So
Ding.
good on Lamar. Colts, I
And their defense isn't really what it's been in years past. It's like it's really more and more on Lamar's shoulder.
they're missing key pieces there too. You know, you're missing your second cornerback, so it's like.
What do? You let Lamar go wild. That's what you do.
And you let Calais Campbell be the heartbeat of that defense.
Also on Monday night,
He did get hurt though.
Who?
Calais Campbell.
He played today.
Did he?
Yeah.
I thought Schefter tweeted something out. He was out.
No, he played today. He might have got hurt during the game.
many people also got their hearts broken on Monday night.
You got your heart broken.
No, many people. I saw many people on Twitter, Instagram, many people with substantial leads in fantasy football getting absolutely torched by Lamar.
Yeah, that's
Mark
what happened.
Andrews, Marquise Brown.
That's what happened to me.
A lot of heartbreaks.
Yep, I was one of the victims of Lamar's comeback. But I texted,
Leave no doubt, man. Leave no doubt.
I texted Contrell because that's who I was playing, and he had Lamar, and I was like, I can't even be mad about it.
You can't. You just gotta love. You gotta respect the
Because
greatness.
I was just like,
No, you can
we're
be
just
mad.
watching greatness, you know.
You can definitely be mad.
I wasn't though, because I was just like, yeah,
You were a little sour. Did you?
No, I didn't run into that. Jimmy had his best week in every fantasy league so far. Ran the
Still
table.
lost.
Hey, attaboy,
Nope.
Jimmy. We're proud of you.
Pulled a perfect 3-0, and I didn't score under 150 points in any league.
Oh wow.
That's
Yeah.
what we like to hear,
and that's an
Jimmy.
achievement.
Yeah, that is.
That's what
And
we like
then
to hear.
this year, I'm going to stank it up. I'm probably not even going to hit 100 in the Dynasty League.
It's all
tough.
good. Me and Burgy are in the worst fantasy football.
Oh yeah, we
matchup
are in a
ever.
slugfest right now. So
Somebody's
even
going to
call it
win
that.
87-88.
We might not even get to 80. All right,
Oh,
let's
God.
move it on to Thursday night. We had the Bucs and the Eagles. I'm gonna say it, man. I like the Eagles.
Yep.
like is a loose term. No,
No,
that's not a loose term.
No,
You
I like the
genuinely
Eagles.
feel that way.
I like the Eagles. Okay, let me rephrase it. I like Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
he shows promise, but
Yeah.
Thursday night was not great for him. I mean, he
No.
got it done with his legs late in the game, but 150 passing yards against
But how?
Tom
the Bucs
Brizzle.
is, against
I get what
this
you're saying.
secondary is just not going to get it. Like this is one of the worst secondaries in the league.
Oh, just because of injuries and,
And
Richard Sherman got hurt too.
And Sherman got knocked out of this game,
So they're missing.
I believe by hamstring.
I believe Sean Murphy Bunting's out.
Yep.
Richard.
Mhm.
Richard Sherman's out. What's that? Davis. What's his first name?
Levant. No.
Davis.
Davis?
Yeah, he's in the secondary. I know he's in the secondary.
I know who you're talking about. No,
No,
not Davion. He wouldn't be on the lineup. He didn't play.
let me look it up.
Oh, what's his name? I can't think of it, but I know exactly who you're talking about.
I know.
It's right there.
Carlton Davis.
Davis.
Yeah, the shit talker.
Yes.
Talking all that shit to Tyreek Hill. Yeah, sorry.
He talked to
Yeah.
Mike
That
Thomas
one-
too.
That one left our brains for a second.
Yeah, he was talking to Mike. Whatever. I'm not gonna get into it.
It's Sunday, man.
The Saints didn't play.
Yeah, I wasn't emotionally invested into today.
I was into it.
Okay.
I was, if anything, I was more emotionally invested into it because I
You
knew.
are so just ass backwards, son.
What do you mean?
You hate when the Saints play. You
Yeah.
love when they don't play, but you're the biggest Saints fan I know.
And then in the offseason, he's like, "I wish the Saints were playing." today."
Saints were playing right now. I miss football.
It's a love hate. I mean, we've all been there.
Yeah, I
we've all
guess so.
we've all had love hate relationships.
I guess so. But yeah, I like Jalen Hurts, but like to Burgy's point, how often is that the case where he's just getting it done late with his legs?
Yeah.
You know, because then it just becomes too little, too late, and losing by 6. You know.
Yeah, and I mean they were down. They scored those two touchdowns in the fourth
Yeah.
quarter to make it even a game, and then Tom sealed the deal as Tom usually does. It was a great game for Tom. I think he had 405.
357.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm thinking of last week.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm thinking of last week. Yeah,
Yeah.
but still,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he's the passing yards leader at this point.
He is. He broke Drew's record like 2 weeks ago.
And even Fournette starting to show flashes again,
Oh
which
my
is
God.
look. I've been the biggest Leonard Fournette hater in the last 2 years, but he's proven me wrong, man. He's showing some flashes.
Hey, you
He
know
does
what?
just enough.
He does just enough.
I've stayed on the Lenny train, bro. I like Lenny. I
No.
like him.
I just don't. I don't.
I liked
don't
him at
know
LSU.
whenever they decided that he was going to become a pass catching batch.
Oh, speaking of Lenny at LSU, fun fact: he got his single game rushing record broken yesterday.
Yeah, but that guy had like 36 carries.
Still, record got broke.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
ran the ball a lot.
Yeah, they ran like the same 2 plays like over and
Oh,
over
one
and
trap.
over.
A one trap.
But hey, we're saving that for Jimmy's hot takes, right?
Yep.
No, we're gonna talk. Yeah, we're gonna talk about
Yeah,
LSU.
give me his hot
okay,
takes.
Hot
Give me hot
takes.
takes.
So from the Bucs' perspective, missing Gronk, they're still winning games and still producing high, being a high level
Mm-hmm.
offense.
Yeah,
you
well,
know,
it's
like
Tom Brady led team.
Well, I mean, it's more of they're like finding AB now.
They could-
AB starting to get comfortable in that offense.
Mm-hmm. And I was just to add to your point too, like they could be missing 2 of their weapons, and they still have plenty more to go around for Tom to be able to do anything with. Because I mean, he did it with one little Julian Edelman for years. So.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like you got
don't give him 3 or 4 or 5 weapons.
if Antonio Brown's hurt, you still got Mike Evans, Chris Godwin,
You got 3 number
Leonard
ones.
Leonard
Fournette.
Giovanni Bernard
Who
even is
who
a fucking
not
threat.
being used at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. Rojo's
And
not being used.
He
at
was
all
brought
through
there
either.
to be used in the pass catching game, and I don't know, Leonard Fournette, man.
I think
What
he only
can you
got a
say?
couple touches, like 2 receptions for
Yeah,
4
he
yards.
really hasn't done much yet.
Well, okay. So how about let me ask this. Let me pose this question. Do you think Ronald Jones may be a movable piece?
Yep.
If the Bucs can't stay healthy on defense,
Yep.
do you think they use him as a piece to get a corner?
Well, I mean, it's kind of hard to do that.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
yeah.
it'd be Rojo and I'm sure some other added pieces.
That's what I'm
It
saying.
will
Yeah,
be,
yeah,
yes.
obviously.
They could-
But I'm saying, like, is he
Yeah.
a piece that
Yeah.
could be moved?
You could
Yes.
move on from Rojo at this point, yeah, or even cut his goofy ass. I mean,
I don't know about all that because I think he would be a good back on a team that needs a running back.
Who that?
No. No.
We were all thinking it.
No.
Yeah, we were.
I mean,
we weren't, but we were.
He could go to the Rams. Rams could pick him up.
The Rams don't need a running back.
You good?
I didn't make that face.
I didn't make that face.
It's just a man beer. All right. The England game. Old England, as Burgy
Old
called it.
England.
Old England, not New England. Not
Not-
to be confused with New England.
Yeah, no.
Not to be confused.
Yeah.
This
Old
is
England.
the OG England. Okay,
Yeah, this is the original bland
The-
flavored England.
Fish
the
and chips.
Tea Party. We're dumping it into the river.
That was in
England.
Boston.
That was in Boston. Shit. That was New England.
That was
That was
New England.
literally New England,
Good
baby.
job.
You're
yeah.
confusing, bro. You're being confused.
Not to be confused, but also to be confused in the same
To
breath.
literally only be confused.
Yes.
But shout out to all our fans in England if we have fans in England.
Yeah.
Love
Yes.
y'all.
Urban Meyer. Wow. Congrats.
Don't you even dare give
Wow.
him props, dude.
Congrats, I guess.
No, I'm going. You know what? My nice thing is full kicker, bro. Kickers had a rough week last week.
And they're back.
54-yarder, man. 54-yarder
winner.
ends the game.
Thank God. Thank God, because if they lost this game, Urban Meyer was not going to be on the flight back, I promise you. They'd have left his ass at the big fucking Ferris wheel in London.
Well, who's to say that another video doesn't come out of him in a bar in London or a
Ooh.
A pub.
A pub. Yeah, there you go. Jeremy
Pub.
Clarkson would have
Yep.
your ass on
A
that one.
pub. Knuckle deep in some broad.
pub in some
And some broads.
Yeah,
gooch.
righto, mate. Oh, no, wait, that's Australian.
yeah.
I wonder what the old England word is for gooch. I wonder if it's the same word.
Twat.
Twat.
We can just say England.
Yeah. Old England. Old England.
Old England.
Bangers and mash.
Bangers and
Bangers and mash.
Good assist from the engineer.
Yeah.
What an assist.
Just pot that one real quick.
Can we go see the receiving for the Jaguars and whatnot? Some more stats. from
Marvin
the
Jones
Jaguars?
had a big game today.
As he does, bro. He just pops up out of nowhere, doesn't he?
Yeah, I mean he certainly helped Matt Stafford for many years.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Allen's been disappointing for that defense.
Yeah, he hasn't. You don't hear too much about Josh Allen, but I guess
But
you
he
don't
was-
really hear anything about that defense anymore ever since Jackson. I mean,
But it's like he's such
Jalen
a high
Ramsey,
pick.
Calais
Like you
Campbell
think
left.
he'd still be able to like manage at least a couple sacks, you know?
when you are living in the limelight of a future MVP in a real Josh Allen, it is kind of tough for your name to be brought up too. Maybe like imagine if there was 2 Evan Hales,
Ooh.
I'd beat
and
him
he
up.
was also a journalist.
You know,
We'd-
there's-
we'd have to
and he
get
also had a podcast.
we'd have to get into a ring and fight.
I think there is a website you can go and look and see who else in the world has your name.
I went to high school with a Dylan Burgess, no cap. I used to always get called to the office.
And it was
all
the
the
wrong
time.
guy.
Always the wrong guy, and they used to give me pieces of candy.
What does that
Straight
say
up.
about what does that say about the other guy?
Huh?
What does that say about the other guy though?
Do
What's
you
up
think
with
he
that?
ever got called to the office for you? Like,
No, never. I was good in school.
well, what if like no? I'm
I just
saying
talked
like,
way too fucking much.
what if like Jimmy was coming to pick you up? And they called him instead of you.
Jimmy's like, this ain't
Jimmy
my fucking
probably
kid.
would have took him with me. Probably would have just took him. I'll take him instead.
Come on. What does that say? Settle out of court?
Settle out of court.
What?
Next game.
Next game. Run the tape. And then maybe crank down that fan a little bit whenever you get a second.
Panthers lost.
Again, here
We're
we
back.
go.
The Panthers lost
We're
again.
back. Did they? Yes, they did.
This
we watched
is
that.
huge for us, right?
No, wait. We never saw though. They lost.
Yeah. They missed the field goal. Kickers
Yeah.
aren't back. You forgot. Kickers were back, and now they're not back.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes.
So,
yes,
okay,
yes,
so-
Kickers
yes.
suck again.
I remember.
So,
we
so
watched
to put
this.
it into perspective, the Jaguars are better than the Vikings
All right.
because they won off of a walk-off field goal.
Yes.
The Vikings couldn't.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Everyone,
Carolina could've.
brace yourselves. Brace yourselves.
Uh-oh.
Kirk Cousins didn't stink this week.
Okay, but here's the thing.
He didn't.
Here's
He
the thing,
didn't.
though. Here's the thing.
What is it?
If I'm a Vikings fan, I'm not turning on another game until Kirk Cousins is not my quarterback.
He didn't stink.
You know why he didn't stink? Because Dalvin Cook had 30 carries for 140 fucking yards.
He did it.
Oh, with it.
Wait, hang on. That sounds familiar. We talked about it just like literally 30 minutes ago.
Did
What?
we?
It was the LSU strategy.
Oh, yes. Just feed your back over and over again. And then feed Adam Thielen. That
And
seems
then-
to work.
And then have Dalvin Cook limited next week in practice because his
Yep.
knee's hurting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my ankle's
And then
hurting.
he's
again.
not playing next week, guaranteed. He's not playing
If-
next week.
at this point, if you draft Dalvin Cook, you just need to draft the backup running
You're
back,
you're
too.
hoping if you draft Dalvin Cook, you are hoping that you are entering the playoffs at least with 10 wins.
Is that-
Absolutely.
Can you hear that buzzing too?
Yeah, it's the fan.
That is the cops.
No. That
Is that the fan for real?
that is the fan.
We'll kill it.
Kill it.
Hey, look.
There
It's
it is.
nice outside.
Hey, y'all saddle up. It's gonna get hot and sweaty in here real fast.
We're gonna steam some
I don't mind-
vegetables.
I
on
don't
our
mind getting hot and
Yeah.
sweaty with the boys. That's never.
Exactly. Come on, sit down and have a good one with me.
Oh, hand me that.
I'm gonna get the Capris.
bottle out of the
The Capri's going early,
fridge there, Mr. Engineer, please.
and I'm gonna take
You
off
getting a bottle of water?
Yeah. Bottle.
that bottle of water.
Oh,
Oh.
Uh huh.
don't worry about what I got.
Don't worry about what's in my cup.
No
it's
free
my
ads.
fucking cup.
Don't worry about what I got.
No free ads. Yeah, there you go. Took the camera off.
Go ahead. Look.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank
take
you.
the
Now
camera off.
I'm going incognito mode.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
no, if I'm a Vikings fan, I'm done watching Kirk Cousins. I'm over it.
Kirk Cousins, you have escaped my wrath this week. Congrats.
Yeah, he didn't escape mine. That's as mean as I could possibly get. I cannot watch Kirk Cousins anymore. I cannot. That team is very talented.
Oh wow.
Don't be scared of a young man.
You guys
Open
all
your
right?
sinuses.
You guys all right over there? Nobody's gonna help me talk about this game.
No. I mean,
Jimmy is. I'm too busy.
all right. My
got
main thing. My main
Sampling some
thing.
water.
My main thing. Here we go. Can I see the Panthers stats, please?
Sam Darnold's overrated.
Mhm.
Sam Darnold had an electric start, and it might
17
be over.
for 41. What's that percentage? That's definitely less than fucking
There you
50.
go, Jimmy.
About 47, 46 you're looking at.
I'm thinking more like 43.
43. You might be wrong, Jim. I'm sorry. I love you.
47, 46, Jim. You better say 45. You better hedge.
Jimmy was right.
It's
41.
It's because the Saints didn't play this week.
Wade in the water.
Stop.
Let's go.
Stop right now.
God damn it! I am just pink on this fucking camera.
Well, you're gonna get more and more medium rare
I look like-
as this podcast goes along.
I look like
because-
I just spent the last 5 minutes yelling at some lady in the Target parking lot.
Did you?
No,
What is the name for the male version of a Karen?
Keith.
A kin?
Kim? Wait, no, we can't say that. We can't say
No,
Kim.
I can't say Keith because I know some Keiths.
I know
who are
some.
pretty
I know
cool.
Keith too. I
Why
know
we can't
Keith
say
too.
kin?
Because we
We know a
play
Ken.
hockey.
We know a Ken
on
who's
Sundays.
cool.
He's a little mean.
Okay.
Reggie.
Reggie.
Can't be Reginald. Ronald. I feel like Ronald would be a good one.
Bart.
Bart.
Bert.
No, not Bert. Bert's a party.
All right, maybe we just can't find it. We'll figure it out. We'll bring it back to you.
Maybe
next
it's just
week.
because. No, never mind. Never mind.
Jeff.
No.
I got an Uncle Jeff.
Maybe.
I got an Uncle Jeff.
Is he weird? Would he like yell
There's
at
some
you?
underlying circumstances going on there.
Would he yell at you for something that doesn't make sense?
Ooh,
Yeah,
I think
absolutely.
I got it. I
And
think I
again,
got it. I think I got it.
what?
Brad.
Brad's a younger man name.
Yeah, but we know
No.
we know a couple Brads.
No,
I know,
Brad's a good guy.
I know a couple good Brads,
What
but
about-
I know a couple bad.
The
Brads.
Shermanator.
All right, well, it's not there. We'll have to
Next
regroup.
next
rally up.
game. Next game, we'll figure it out. Chargers, Ravens. Oh my God, Evan.
This
might
is
be
why I
right.
didn't want to be nice to just say he was an MVP just yet. Like he was in the MVP
That's your
conversation just yet.
quarterback.
Well,
I get that. But look, this is what I'm talking about, man. He's got to win these big games.
he does
Yeah, I mean his defense also has to help him out.
show up at least.
But also he didn't put any points on the board.
He didn't
so I
do
won't
anything.
argue with you on that at all.
oh, what happened to Austin Eckler? What 6 carries for 7 yards? What the
Ew.
fuck are we doing?
Bro, they put the ball completely in Justin Herbert's hand, and he didn't answer the bell.
Well, I don't know if it was that or more of like they just spotted the Ravens a vast amount of points and then they were playing from behind.
Yeah.
Well, he only threw one pick.
I don't know if it was that or if like he threw to somebody and they fucking dropped one or what.
I think the Ravens just showed up to play, bro. Like, the Ravens are good.
Also, this could be part of the reason Mike Williams was knocked out early. And I mean,
Yeah.
he has been a very big part of that offense
He's
early
got,
on.
He's got that knee injury, man.
He
and
cut
he
his hair.
stays banged up too, man. I
He
mean, this
does.
has really been the problem with Mike Williams the
Come
last
on, Mike.
2 or 3 years because we've been
2
waiting
for
on the
27.
breakout.
Come on, Mike.
And as soon as we
Fuck.
think we get the breakout, he's hurt.
Bro,
You're
and I
making
saw
Jared Cook looks good.
And I saw he was active today, so I was like, you know what? I'm going to put Mike Williams in. He's going to have a big day.
Negative.
Well, that's why
Fuck no.
That's why I was yelling at you like 2 weeks ago because of that trade because I was like, you can't be sending away Mike Williams that cheaply. But here we are now.
Can't do
Fantasy
it.
football is a
It's-
fickle bitch.
Won't do it.
It is, son, because every week I sit him, he gets 30. Every week I start
Yeah.
him, he gets 5.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't make any sense.
It don't. It don't.
Just always keep him on your bench and just look at him.
Fantasy
Just
is a
stare at
fickle
him
bitch.
on your bench.
Well, that's just the thing. It's a dynasty league, so we got time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's right.
Can we go to the MVP, please?
Lamar.
Can we go to the MVP?
The actual
He's playing
MVP?
right now.
He really did he?
The actual MVP's playing right now.
No, he isn't. He
Yes,
played
he is.
earlier today.
No, he's not. He's playing right now.
No, he
So
played
Lamar
earlier
Bates
today.
didn't even really have to play today, and they still won this game.
Wow. So there you go. Latavius Murray got a touchdown.
Man, they had like 7 different people carry the ball today.
Le'Veon got a touchdown.
You got
Dude,
4 guys that had 8 or more carries.
all of Jurassic Park scored a touchdown today. Devonta
Tyler
Freeman.
Huntley got 3. Oh, because he probably came in late in the game. I'm sure.
Devonta Freeman got a touchdown. Lev Bell got a touchdown. And Latavius Murray got a touchdown.
The defense must have scored in this game.
Congrats.
The defense, because I mean, Lamar only had 167 passing yards. And
They had to,
1
bro.
passing touchdown.
Had to score.
But this still is your MVP.
This is your MVP, dog.
Yeah. No, Kyler's your MVP.
Why is Kyler the MVP?
Kyler's my MVP.
They're 6.
Congrats.
Wait, are they on a bye week? No, they played earlier. Never mind.
They're
Sorry,
playing
we'll get to that.
right now.
We'll get to that later. Sorry.
They're playing the Browns.
Next game. Okay.
I knew that.
Okay.
Next game.
Yeah, everybody's good with next game?
Yeah, dude.
All right, next game.
I was waiting for the graphic to pop up.
Me too. Got it.
Panthers lost.
Deja vu times a million.
Kirk
That was
Cousins
Hey,
perfectly
was
that's
okay.
-1 over there, bud.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So
Oh,
this
God.
this was probably the biggest layup in all of sports.
Yep,
The Giants won, right?
that's cute. That's cute. Daniel Jones
I'm a
playing with a
funny guy.
concussion. He cleared protocol. He probably should have just stayed home.
God.
You definitely should have stayed.
Hey,
home.
Good Lord,
If
38.
you want to preserve your quote unquote future franchise quarterback, do not play him against the Rams,
Yeah.
especially when he's coming off a concussion protocol because
Ooh,
you're
mad
just asking
you.
for bad things to happen.
Only
Matthew.
only didn't complete. Only 6 passes incomplete today.
Wow.
Hey, you know you did your job when your backup has to come in. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
He still did throw a pick though, so
He did throw a pick.
clean
But
it
he
up there,
threw-
Matt.
He threw
Oh.
4 tugs.
Outside the pick, only 4 incomplete.
6 incomplete.
They
Six
put up
incompletions.
They put up 28 in the second quarter. Good God Almighty, 28 in
Well,
the
that's-
second
Jesus
quarter.
Christ.
I'm sure that's
4
from
touchdowns?
that's like linked to the 30 picks that the Rams defense had.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that could be that.
Yeah, like Florida spot in LSU 21
Can
yesterday.
you go down to their receiving? I want to see if the Breakfast Club rekindled their
The
relationship.
Breakfast Club.
Are we talking about Robert or Cooper?
Oh, they absolutely
Okay, all right,
did.
so
9 for
Robert-
130.
We're on. Okay, he did score a touchdown. Robert Woods did not show up to maybe lunch. He might have showed up to breakfast.
He didn't show up to breakfast.
Could you imagine what this team would look like if Cam Akers was still playing?
He didn't show up to breakfast. Robert Woods.
Could you imagine what this team looked like if just everyone showed up to breakfast?
Hey, bro, if you just got you just got to show up to breakfast.
Sometimes you don't want to get to breakfast, you
Well,
know?
because look at Cooper Kupp. 9
right.
for 130 and 2 tugs.
I know this is aside from football. What is your favorite breakfast food? Just real quick.
Cereal.
Okay.
Well, I just like to go classic. Quick, easy.
Quick, easy, out.
Bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit.
All right, grilled cheese. Done. Out of there.
Grilled cheese?
No, we had this conversation already.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I won't say I've been converted, but I understand the logic behind the grilled cheese for
Hey, look.
breakfast.
I used to have grilled cheese and cereal every morning for breakfast, and you said cereal, so I'll say grilled cheese.
Yeah, hey, look, I understand the logic of
Grilled
grilled
cheese and
cheese
cereal.
for breakfast, okay?
Wow.
It's a nice hot meal to get you up and ready for the day.
You view that as more of a lunch food?
A grilled cheese? Yeah,
Wow.
I would. I would.
Can we look?
absolutely.
Is there?
I don't think there is.
Look, hey, I'm on your side here.
Okay, thank you. All right.
I respect the grilled cheese for breakfast now. I wasn't on the train, but
what
now
does
I'm there.
Google define a grilled cheese as? Would Google define grilled cheese
A
as a breakfast
sandwich?
food?
I think it would just call it
probably
a
lunch.
sandwich. I don't know if they classify it as breakfast or
Yeah,
lunch.
probably
It's got to
not.
be a lunch food, though.
What do you think they're eating for breakfast?
Who wakes up in the morning and thinks, oh, you know what would be good right now? 2 pieces of toast with some melted cheese in between it.
You know,
Do you eat a croissant? I mean, a croissant is
Dude.
toasted pieces with a,
Croissant. Croissant? Yes, I do.
it just has a burger in it.
Bacon, egg, and cheese.
That's the
croissant.
same thing, bro. Like, you got biscuits. Biscuits is technically bread.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you got bacon, egg, and cheese.
I just throw
biscuit.
eggs and cheese in there. Yeah, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You can add bacon to a grilled cheese.
Come to the dark side.
I'd have to try it.
You never had like a turkey,
I'd have to try it.
turkey and cheese.
I'd
grilled
have
cheese?
to try it.
Okay, all right. Damn.
He's gonna try it.
We're gonna try it.
Can confirm he will try it.
But yeah,
Can't
no.
confirm.
The Rams.
Super Bowl bound again?
No.
I don't say Super Bowl bound again. I mean,
No.
I'm gonna have to backtrack my take about the Rams, dog.
What was your take about the Rams?
That they were gonna win the division. I'm not really a believer in
Well,
the Rams right
who else
now.
is gonna win? Oh, Arizona, obviously.
Bro, you keep forgetting about the Cardinals.
It's week 6, bro. There's so much football left to be played. I know
That's
you had
the-
a great
That's the
start,
problem for the Rams.
Tried to
Is
tell
that
him.
there's so much football left to be played.
but I feel like that's more of a Cardinals problem. The Rams are have had more success in recent history than the Cardinals.
I just don't know, bro. I don't know if I believe in Matt Stafford anymore. I got to see a little bit more before I get back on the train.
Tried to tell him. Cardinals.
We can bet $50 right now if you want.
I'll bet 80.
I don't even have 80 in my account, boy. Stop playing.
Whoa! Don't be
bet-
saying that.
I'll bet 80
Not
cents.
live on air. Don't tell the people you got it. You down bad like that.
But that's where you want him. You want him thinking you're down bad.
No, you
Yes,
don't.
you do, because you can surprise a motherfucker.
Come from the floor. You feel me?
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna learn you something today, boy.
All right, we're going next
I'd
game. Do you
rather-
have anything
yeah.
else for the Rams and
Jim, you are
Giants?
progressively
Getting redder. I don't
turning
understand it.
into Evan's shirt.
I don't
You're
understand
turning into
it.
his shirt right now.
I don't get it.
Okay, did y'all have anything on the Rams and Giants before we move on to the Colts and Texans?
Mean thing, Joe Judge. You're
Mean-
not a head coach. Nice thing. Congrats, Matt. You look good in a Rams uniform.
Thank you for that amazing insight, Ian.
Yep, you're welcome.
My nice thing is Ian just gave an incredible breakdown
From a fundamental standpoint.
from a fundamental standpoint,
From a medium rare standpoint.
from a medium rare standpoint.
I like it.
Fuck.
All right, so Colts and Texans. Do we really have to talk about this game?
Would Urban Meyer consider the Texans Alabama?
No.
No.
Okay, so we don't have to talk about it.
We don't.
Carson-
They scored 3 points against the poo
Against
freaking
Davis
Colts.
Mills.
Boo boo poo poo.
Boo boo poo poo. What did Carson Wentz do today?
Yeah, I guess that's really the only person we even need to look at in this game. But do we also
Colts.
care?
Yes.
He did nothing.
He did
he
absolutely
completed
nothing.
11 passes.
This game was the stink bowl.
This was the Jonathan Taylor Bowl.
14 carries, 145. That's averaging 10 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Hey,
So first down every time you give him the ball.
hey, Colts fans! My prescription to you
2
is the same
touchdowns.
thing I prescribe to the Vikings. Don't turn another game on until you have a different quarterback.
Yeah.
You know what my nice thing for this game is? Welcome back, T.Y. Hilton.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Wow. And you know what? He's been known for if you go look at all the
Oh, yeah, he
old
busts
Texans
the
games,
Texans game.
he fucking annihilates the Texans every time they play. It's so funny.
Not to get y'all excited about a different sport, but the Stars are playing right now.
Who they playing?
Senators.
Pass.
Okay, sorry.
Did they beat Boston last night?
No.
They didn't? Oh,
No.
well, can't say I'm shocked.
You know who did win?
Who?
The
Sharks.
Red Wings.
1-1?
Yep.
Yep.
Want to know?
Bro, all right, now you're just full rare. That's it. You can't turn around.
I look
now.
like I got sunburnt,
He
but
raw.
I haven't
He
been
raw.
You look
outside.
like you've been fishing
He
all
raw.
day yesterday.
They ain't
No,
even put him
bro.
on the grill yet. Look at him.
Yeah, they
Yeah, you
fresh
just-
out the freezer.
Y'all butter y'all steaks?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You don't?
Sorry. I thought I was special or something.
No. You
Put some
marinate them?
garlic and some rosemary, boy.
You
toss that
marinate
shit
them
on there?
things?
Yeah.
What you marinate?
How do you marinate, Burgy?
You leave it in the fridge.
I got no. I got a video showing. I don't know if I caught it on
What do
video.
you marinate in?
Of you marinating chicken?
Yeah, when you was like squeezing this shit out the bag and you're like, I'm marinating it. I'm like, you busting that chicken
I told
up.
you I was massaging it.
Man, you said you was marinating.
I was massaging the sauce.
And then I said, that's not how you marinate. And you said, how do you marinate? And I said, you put it in the fridge and don't touch it.
What do you marinate with?
Barbecue sauce.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I've honestly never marinated a steak in my entire life.
Okay, well, that's where you fucking up. Next game, Mr. Engineer Man.
The Chiefs are
And-
not back.
The football team.
The Chiefs are not back.
I refuse to lean towards the side that this Stephen A. Smith debacle about the Kansas City Chiefs being done, and I refuse to lean that way.
Why?
Because it's week 6. I get it. Clyde's hurt. They can't run the ball. Mahomes doesn't look great. He threw the worst pick of his career today. But I just refuse to believe in that narrative that the Chiefs are done.
I like how we're doubled up on the screen
Yeah,
right now.
screenception.
Oh,
Doubled up.
But I kind of want to lean that
There you
way.
go.
mhm. And I know you've
because-
been leaning that
There
way
you go.
since like week 2 or 3.
Well, because look who they lost to. Those are teams that
Yeah,
you have
inferior
to beat.
opponents.
No.
Inferior opponent
The
is
Bills,
correct.
The Ravens. You got to beat those teams if you're going to make it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you're going to have to go through them, but I mean,
Well, Patrick Mahomes can't throw 15 interceptions in 15 straight games. So.
yeah, especially whenever you didn't even throw 15 throughout 2 years.
Like, look, he had 2 today.
Yeah, and like I said, that one that he threw where he was being brought down and he just went full, I guess,
I think he was trying. No, I think he was just trying to throw it downfield.
Yeah, he was certainly doing that.
Well, that's what he normally does. And it's like, now you can't do it because, like, we talked about, like, teams figuring out Lamar. I feel like teams have figured out Pat Mahomes now.
Yeah, that's kind of funny because I saw this exact same take from someone else. I don't really know who. It was like, we always talk about Lamar being figured out by NFL teams, but is it Patrick Mahomes that's being figured out in this Andy Reid led offense?
And it's all
'Cause
because it's all from the Super Bowl.
It's pass, 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 pass.
I think it's
and
just
it's all
like,
from the Super Bowl, bro. Like,
I think
everybody.
it's just Super Bowl hangover.
No, I think everybody watched the tape of Pat, like, running for his life and not playing great in the Super Bowl.
You can't improvise every single play.
Exactly.
No, you
You
can't.
can't improvise every single play.
Can't do it. And you know what else you can't do? You can't go to Super Bowl back-to-back years and then still think you're going to be a good team.
And they did rebuild the offensive line, but it hasn't
It's not-
gelled together yet.
No, it hasn't clicked.
And yeah, I mean, early with the first half of this game, they went into halftime down, I believe, 10-13. So I mean, the defense held up in the second half, and Patrick
like-
Mahomes got the job done. But the scoreboard does not necessarily tell the tale.
And it's really, since they lost Sammy Watkins, it's now just, like, up to defenses. Like, do we want to make Tyreek Hill beat us or do we want to make Travis Kelce beat us?
Which I mean,
Pick your poison.
that's the best 2 weapons in football. So that's not a
Exactly.
bad problem to have.
It's not, but it makes it easier to cover on
Yeah.
defense, is what I'm saying. Because, like, if you got a decent pass rush, like we said, that O-line's not gelled together, so you don't even need, like, quote-unquote, like, 3 studs on the line.
Yeah.
You just need somebody to get through.
Yeah. If you're an NFL team, you like you said, just load up the Super Bowl tape, play that on fucking Pete, and
Load up the Super
Execute.
Bowl tape, load up the Ravens tape, load up the Bills tape,
and execute.
and execute. That's all you got to do.
Better execution.
And
Better fucking execute.
on the flip side of things, Washington, it's
Stinks.
not that was my pick for NFC East division winner. Obviously, that's probably gonna be the Cowboys now.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Heineke, he's not the answer.
He's
Is
not.
it safe to say that now? Yeah, he's
it
had
is.
some flashes.
It is.
He's shown some gunslinger Brett Favre-ish mentality, but he won't be the answer
Yeah,
in Washington.
182, a touchdown, and
Cam
a pick
Newton,
is not it.
Cam Newton, he just got cleared. He got the vaccine, I believe it was.
He's vaccinated and ready to play.
So he's ready to play. It wouldn't be crazy to think that if Heineke stays on this pace, 24 for
And it's like,
40.
look at this shit, bro. Like, J.D. McKissick was your leading receiver. You have Terry fucking McLaurin.
Yeah, one of the most underrated receivers in football just because he's younger too.
Like, what are we fucking doing?
Yeah.
Not throwing in Terry.
And Antonio Gibson, your star running back, got knocked out of the game early. So that doesn't help either.
And it's like, I don't know if I want to blame Ron yet.
No, you don't. I don't think you want to.
Because it really is just Heineke.
Yeah, it's
Heineke
they-
is holding them back because this team has tons and tons of potential.
Yeah, not enough playmakers on offense. Their defense is there. They held Patrick Mahomes in check for a half of football, but just not enough playmakers on offense yet.
I mean,
You got
if
McLaurin and
if everyone's
Gibson.
healthy and you got a solid quarterback, this team can make some noise.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not.
You need a quarterback.
Oh, also, before we move on to the next game, Sean Taylor's number got retired at halftime of this game.
A lot of
Yeah.
people said that was a PR
It
stunt.
was 100%
And
was.
I heard it was a PR stunt, but also Ryan Clark from ESPN did say that they were doing this sometime in September. So
No.
the news,
No.
that
There
was fact
nope.
checked.
It was fact checked by Sean Taylor's family.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they said we found out about it the same time everybody in the world found out
Yeah,
about it.
pretty well.
Wow,
either
okay,
way,
so
pretty wild.
That's
That's
almost
this is the-
confirming it was a PR stunt.
Like,
So it's like they did the right thing, but in the most asinine way.
which
Well-
if you don't know who Sean Taylor is, which I'm assuming the average human being should know who Sean Taylor is, he was one of the hardest hitting safeties in the league.
Him and Brian Dawkins used to just murder people.
Yeah, he literally murdered a punter during the NFL Pro Bowl.
He
Yeah.
did,
He was a
yes.
safety.
And the punter got up and was
And
like, "Great
he
job,
was
Sean."
murdered at 24 in a home invasion.
Yeah,
pretty
he's protecting his
wild
family.
stuff.
What a guy.
24.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, he needs the fan on.
Tough.
You trying
no,
to-
just put it on low.
yeah, you're gonna have
Put
to
it
get
on
about
low.
2 more clicks.
Welcome
Welcome back to
Uh-oh.
fan fuckery.
I think it'll be
It
fine.
sounds like
Yeah.
cicadas.
We usually have it on, right?
yeah,
I mean,
it
if
just you need to put some WD-40 on that thing.
if they can hear it, it's
We'll let the engineer fix it. I have good faith in him.
yeah, bro.
He's going to work right now.
I think he fixed it. I don't.
He
hear it.
did. I don't hear anything now. Thank you. You just.
What a guy.
And we got enough breeze to keep the sweat off my balls. Nice.
But like I said, I kind of like it that way. I like when it gets raunchy.
I like getting musty with y'all, man.
Raunchy, musty, down, dirty, just getting it out the mud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you think Cam Newton would be able to come in and fix that?
Nope.
Not fix the problem,
Nope.
But give him a better chance.
but give him a better chance. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
mean, he's a
Well,
former NFL MVP versus Taylor Heineke.
What's their record? Can we go back and see their record?
They should be.
Heineke,
They've won 2
there's
games.
I want to
and-
say they're
2 and 4.
4.
2 and 4 after today. Yeah.
2 and 4.
2 and 4,
2
sir.
and 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 and 4. So I mean, it's like, what do you have to
Roll with
lose
it.
at this point?
Yeah. And like I said, Dallas is
Running
away
Yeah.
would probably be the term. Running away with this division right now.
Do
So
you have an
Literally.
update on their score?
Literally running away.
I don't have an update. but
don't have an
whatever.
update.
I don't have an
sorry.
update either.
All right, we'll just go to the next game then. We'll
Next
deal with
game.
it later.
Let me see it. Oof. Justin Fields looked good, and then the Bears defense let him down.
No,
Yes.
it's more of the Packers just always shit on the Bears.
Oh, Aaron Rodgers seems to think so. Y'all saw that?
What?
When he scored that running touchdown and he was just yelling in the stands like,
He did it.
I own you. I still own you.
No to the fans.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
And the hot mic picked it up.
Yeah.
Well, I love this Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, yeah.
I
he did
genuinely love this fuck you tour, Aaron Rodgers.
did
I'm
the-
here
Fuck you
for it.
tour,
I'm here
bro.
for it.
He did the discount double check after he ran
Uh-huh.
it in and then was like, I still own all of y'all. I
See,
still own all of y'all.
I've been seeing a lot of power rankings with the Packers in the top 5.
I'd put him in the top 5.
I don't know that I put him in my top 5.
I'll
I
give him
really
5.
don't.
I don't
I
either.
really don't think I do, but I
They're
mean,
gonna get-
I'm here for the fuck you tour.
I mean, they're gonna get
absolutely here for
spotted
it.
6 fucking wins because their division sucks ass.
That is true.
You get to play Kirk Cousins and Justin Fields, and I mean
Jared Goff.
Jared Goff. Yeah,
Congrats.
the Lions aren't Alabama either.
Who
They're
are
not.
they? They're what?
They're Auburn.
They're Clemson.
Auburn.
They're
They're
Auburn.
Clemson.
They Auburn. No, they're Auburn.
Clemson almost lost to Syracuse this weekend.
Tennessee
almost.
lost to Ole Miss, but we'll get into that
Yeah, we'll
later.
get into that later. So 17 for 23, 195, 2 touchdowns. Good job, Aaron.
How
We
many of
get a
those
little-
17 passes were caught by Devontae Adams?
Quite a few, I would guess.
I
At
don't
least
think
7.
De-
4.
for
Wow.
89. Yeah, not a Hey, your boy did trade for Devontae Adams, so that's probably why he only had 4 catches.
That is true. Good job. Alan
I
Lazard
tend to
was
do
back
that
today.
to players. Oh wow.
Yep. Alan Lazard back. Got a tug. 33 for 27 and a touchdown.
I mean, Aaron was spreading the ball around. I'll
Yeah,
say that.
who is
Welcome back.
Josiah DeGura? Sorry.
Probably a backup
He's
tight
probably
end.
butchered that.
Yeah, that's why I
all
immediately threw in the sorry.
It's all good.
Apologies.
Can we go see Justin Fields and the Bears and that train wreck? And
Yeah.
man, I mean, they only lost by
10 points.
10 points.
Yeah.
I don't know why I had to think so hard on that.
16 for 27.
Man, they really fed Khalil Herbert the ball today too.
They did.
20, almost 20 carries for 100 and a touchdown.
He was averaging 5 a run.
David Montgomery is on IR.
See, and I would
Tough.
say Justin Fields needs more weapons.
But
to
you do
pass
have
to.
Robinson and Mooney.
And Komet. Like,
And you got the
Komet's
young
not a
tight end,
slouch,
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the O-line. I don't know.
No,
if
you know
it's-
exactly who it is. Don't pretend. You know who
Matt
it is.
Nagy.
But
You've
he's
been
not
on
calling the plays anymore.
I understand, but this is still.
It's the same
So
thing.
is it-
It's not like Matt Nagy. Matt Nagy put those people in positions of power, so
Exactly.
it's still Matt Nagy.
It might not be.
True.
It just might be like he lost a lot. Like nobody wants to play for him. Nobody wants
I
to
think that's exactly
coach
what it
with
is.
him.
Mhm. It could be that for sure.
Because it's like
he might have lost the team.
No.
We're not in the locker room, obviously, but I mean, it's certainly a possibility.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, this team obviously still plays for Justin Fields. They believe in Justin
Yeah.
Fields, but
I believe in Justin Fields.
I do too. I don't believe in
I
Matt
I
Nagy.
don't like though.
Matt
They're not.
Nagy.
I don't think they're using his feet enough.
No,
I don't think they're using his feet enough.
I think they're scared to.
Yeah, which I mean,
Understandable.
understandable, but look
the
at guys
same
like
time,
Lamar now. I mean,
yeah.
that's just the NFL now. That guys are just more protected.
Look
Yeah.
at Kyler.
Kyler, yeah. Any young quarterback now, actually.
Look at Justin
you
Herbert.
have to be
Look at Josh
two-dimensional.
Allen.
Nobody's one-dimensional, typical pocket quarterback anymore.
Oh,
The
Yeah,
Jameis
no, those days are
fucking
over.
wants to be. Son.
there's Peyton Mannings just don't exist anymore.
No.
Tom Brady's.
Tom Brady's they just play till they're 45.
Yeah.
That's what
Drew
they do.
Brees. Rest in
Next
peace.
game.
Next game.
Next game.
We
Give
should
it
get,
to
Speaking
me.
of
we
the
should get
Lions,
Jimmy a
dude.
button that just says next game.
No.
No,
We should get Jimmy a button that says, I'm ready to talk. I'm just kidding. Love you, Jimmy.
I'm ready to talk. Okay, Bengals. Let's go, Bengals. All right. LSU plus. I don't know what the pro LSU team. This is what it is. This-
LSU the sequel.
LSU the sequel.
yeah,
The adult Tigers.
Joe Mixon had a fucking
day.
yeah.
God. And I'm
Great day.
playing against him in fantasy this week.
yeah, you are.
Ugh,
Yeah, you are.
tough. Jamar Chase, great as always.
He continues to just make big splash plays. I don't get it. He's scoring. This is the first week he hasn't.
He lied
scored.
to everyone. He lied.
He lied to you, bro.
He lied.
I tell you I'm not talking about him.
He lied, ball. Cut his
All
tongue
right.
out. He lied.
I tell you I'm not talking
He
about
won't
him.
ever talk about him again, which is acceptable.
That's fine.
I can't. I really can't. You know, because he lied.
He lied.
I can't see the ball. 4 catches for 97
You
yards
lied.
this week.
You lied, CJ Uzama.
They're
Another
going to be a
tug.
duo for
Jamar
a
Chase
long time.
is really going to have 1,000 yards this season.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely.
And he
Tennessee,
said he can't see the ball.
Let me see what old Jared Garufo did. on the
Absolutely
Lions.
nothing. They got 11 points, Ian.
Okay, Evan. I would
Look at
just
this.
like to see
Look at this.
28 for 42, 202, and nothing. Oh,
DeAndre
one
Swift
interception.
didn't even do
Man,
nothing.
free DeAndre Swift, man.
Man.
Free DeAndre Swift.
Dan
For real.
Campbell does not deserve this.
Did he cry again this week?
No.
Do we have it?
I don't think.
They
No
wasn't
cry.
close.
Hot take on Dan Campbell. Crying after week 5.
Love it. Don't
Ah.
tell me. Love it. Love it.
But starting to look like a little
No,
a little baby
no,
move
don't you
right
dare.
now.
How is
Don't
that a
you
baby
dare.
move?
That is a man.
I
that-
think he pulled out like we need sympathy, we need
No,
believers on our
that's-
sides
nope,
card
no, I don't
early.
think
that
he
is
did that
that
at
is
all.
him being proud of the effort his guys gave.
I understand that part, but like I don't
That
think
is
he
a
needed
genuine football guy.
That's
That
a-
isn't a lot of. He's not one of the faking.
to. But I don't think you need to cry.
But okay,
You're
but,
talking about a guy that was biting kneecaps.
but like think about it like this.
Bite
This is-
kneecaps.
This is his first stint as a head coach, right?
Right.
You get
He's-
Jared Goff.
He's this close to getting his first ever NFL win as a head coach. His team worked hard. He got his team ready. He was proud of his guys, and they fell that short.
Yeah. Sorry. They just the unlucky team.
Think about it as if like that's your kid, you know? Like
They
you
just
watch the
unlucky.
kid, you watch the
Yeah.
kid prepare and get ready and give it their all.
Should have
And-
beat the Ravens. I'm
And
going
then
to
he
say
made-
that.
And they
and then
fell
he
this
made-
short.
He made the last out at home.
Yeah, they should have
That's
beat the
what he did.
Ravens. They honestly should have beat the Ravens. And
They should have beat the Ravens.
yeah, the refs missed that delay game call
yeah,
that
yeah.
led to the Justin Tucker field goal. So congrats, old men. You ruin everything. I don't know.
Rude.
Good, nice thing, Joe Burrow. Listen to what Aaron Rodgers told you. You're going to be around for a long time. If you do,
But you got to start sliding.
yeah, that's what Aaron Rodgers told him. Let me think. Mean thing. I don't know. We beat Jared Goff's fucking thing to death. The Lions need a fucking running back. Somebody other than DeAndre Swift. He's not good. He's
He is
not.
good.
He's not
What do you
good.
mean? He's not good.
He's not good. He's not good. If he was good, he'd be doing
Are
something.
you just looking for a mean thing to say,
no,
or do you genuinely mean
I
he's
genuinely
not good?
think he's not good.
Why do you think he's not good?
You don't like
Just
the
'cause
tape?
I don't. I really don't. I don't like it whatsoever. I don't know if it's the O-line. I don't know if it's the
He
concepts.
is
I don't know
more
if he's
of a-
like
he is
does-
more of a pass catching back. I'll give you that.
Okay then.
He's not your traditional run it between the tackles running back.
Okay. But
Maybe
I
that's what
just
you're looking
I
for.
don't think he's that he doesn't need to be a bell cow back. Well, not a bell cow back, but like they trying to use him like a power back and he's not a power back.
Okay, I can see that.
So I guess that's offensive coordinator. You stink. Figure it out.
I like DeAndre Swift though. I mean, he is on the Lions.
He is on the fucking Lions.
Yeah, the Lions.
you know?
Maybe your take should be the Lions suck. Just in general.
No, because like they were.
the Lions hate winning.
Yeah.
No,
the
they
Lions
don't.
dislike
They
winning.
must be like they just must be. They must have broke some mirrors or something back in the day because they just have bad fucking luck.
Yeah,
Bad
that's
luck.
true. Ever since old boy, that other running back, Barry Sanders.
Barry
Oh,
Sanders.
Barry, yeah.
Bear dog.
Bear dog.
Bear
I
dog.
almost said Emmitt Smith. I almost said Emmitt Smith
Oh
too.
wow! You know Emmitt Smith played for the Cardinals.
I did,
Yeah,
One
He
year.
was,
And he still ran for 1,000 yards.
he did.
and then stunk.
Okay.
Next game.
Button time.
Button time.
All right, so the Browns are losing. I believe
This
it's
is-
halftime, and I saw it on the screen. I think it's 24-7.
Talk to him nice now, Jim.
And they are missing Chubb in this game. Which
So
you
one
s-
half of Chunt is out.
One half of Chunt is out.
Yeah.
Okay, 23-14
Okay,
at
23-14 at half.
This is a ball game.
Oh yeah, Baker just threw a Hail Mary touchdown to Donovan Peoples-Jones
Man, we're
at the
getting a
half.
lot of Hail Mary touchdowns this year.
Yeah.
The only one that really matters, though, is the one that happened last week.
Y'all find the ball when it's in the air, son.
LSU had one too, no? Against Florida?
James
It wouldn't
Conner
surprise me.
getting most of the touches, not doing crap. Thank
Who's,
you.
who's receiving these touchdowns from Kyler Murray?
I would like
DeAndre
to
also-
D-Hop. Yes.
He only had 6 incompletions as well in this half.
D-Hop got a touchdown. Thank you.
Very
and I'm
efficient
sure Christian Kirk probably got the other one.
Can you
If
scroll down?
Mr. Engineer Man, if we could get a scroll here, please. Yes. Good pickup by Jimmy.
God, Rondale Moore, bro. I don't even know what to say anymore.
AJ Green ain't doing crap.
Rookie wide receivers. That's
I
what they do.
guess. It's just a loaded wide receiver room.
Yeah,
It
I
is.
mean, you got to share touches with D Hop, Christian Kirk, AJ Green,
Guys
Chase
with
Edmonds.
pedigree.
guys with-
Pedigree.
like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Triple H.
No cap, I'm being Triple H for Halloween. No, dead serious. I already ordered my.
Are you
Like
wearing
the
a buff
trunks
suit?
and everything.
I have a sledgehammer. I have.
Please tell me you're wearing like the buff suit too.
No, I'm me.
Oh,
I'm
come
me.
on.
What
I
are
don't
you
need a
gonna,
buff
so you're
suit.
gonna wear the trunks?
Yeah, I'm wearing the trunks
The
And the
finger tape?
boots.
and
finger
the finger tape. Dasani water bottle.
Yep.
I gotta
Long,
see the, I gotta
slick
see the
hair.
entrance.
I can do that easy. I watched it for many a years,
Okay.
So you're gonna pull up to my crib
and
dressed as
I'm
Triple H?
yeah, just tell Nancy to cover her eyes. Tell Nancy cover her eyes.
So
I'm
you're
gonna
gonna-
tell her to get the camera.
You gonna do?
or get the camera.
So we're filming the podcast in our costumes.
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah,
I
we
we could,
like that.
that would be Halloween edition.
There we go.
I'm gonna be me and Brenna. We're going to Squints and Wendy Peppercorn.
What
From
the,
the
who the fuck
Sandlot.
is?
From
Whoa,
the Sandlot.
Squints is from
The Sandlot.
Squints is the guy who like fakes
Oh.
drowning so he can make out
Oh,
with Wendy
yeah, yeah.
Peppercorn.
Who did I think? Who was I about to say Squints was?
Doesn't matter.
Don't matter.
Literally does not matter.
Doesn't matter. So Redbird's still doing it to people. Nice thing, Jimmy stays hot. Mean thing, man, I don't really know if I have a mean thing yet because it's halftime.
I'm just so mad that Jimmy's always right about these like on the bubble teams. You know what I'm saying?
He really rolls the dice, yeah.
He just rolls the dice and somehow it lands as a 7.
Yep. Hey,
Every
you know
fucking
what?
time.
Coming up red.
Just go ahead, bro.
Literally, look at me.
And you're back to medium pink.
I'll calm down a little bit. That fan kind of helping me out.
We're returning to color.
Yeah.
Yeah. Returning to color.
Regaining pigmentation.
I can definitely tell my face is red. You don't know why? Because I feel the heat coming out of my ears in my headphones.
Son, just relax, son.
I don't know what it is. Like I bet you I could look at my heart rate right now, and it's probably where it needs to be.
Control your breathing.
Who, me?
No, Jimmy.
Oh. Yeah, into the nose, out to the mouth, my boy.
All right, next game. This one's actually interesting. I see the score on the thing already.
Ooh, here we go.
There you go. Patriots and Cowboys. I don't know what you're pointing at, Burgy.
Yeah, what are you pointing at? I can't.
The
I
only
can't
other
drink
thing
this
right there.
man beer anymore. Come on,
Yeah.
Dak. You threw a pick.
Cowboys are down to the Pats in Foxborough. I told y'all, hey, when this game started, I was like, the Patriots are about to expose the Cowboys.
You think?
You did say that.
I did say that.
You think or you know?
I know.
I think I know.
I think and I know.
17 for 23, 192. Okay, Dak. That's not bad. It is.
So we're not
almost
playing.
half.
I can tell we're not playing ball control football.
No.
How many
Not.
carries does Zeke has?
11.
Okay. Maybe we're
3 yards a carry. That ain't gonna get it
Yeah.
done.
I will take 3 yards carry. What's 3 times 3?
No.
9. And then what? It's 4th and 1. All
Go
right.
for it.
Then you go for it.
Amari.
That's
Last week, bro, that shit. I was listening to the episode and that shit threw you off so bad.
oh, when I
Wait,
said
what?
that.
You were
I
whenever
was wondering if I had said that before.
you said it correctly and like nobody wanted to go with it and I was like, "You're right." And Evan was like, "But how is he right?" And then I broke it down and he was like, "I still don't get it."
My brain doesn't work right, man.
Sorry, neither does mine or
Yeah.
his or anybody else's in
That's
this
why.
room.
That's why we're podcasters.
Yep. If your brain doesn't work, this is where you belong.
This is
Yep.
where you belong.
But
This is
not
where
on our show because we're full up.
Yep. We're full. Well, I don't know.
We might be taking
We
applications.
might be taking applications.
Yeah, it might be.
Might be.
Send your resume to Evan.
Go to the Pats. I want to see something.
Maximus Jones.
Macaroni
wow,
and cheese.
just doing what I need you to do, son.
Be efficient, son. 7 for 7, 100 and a tug.
I don't want to say I was right about Mac Jones.
I don't want to say you're right about Mac Jones either, believe me.
You're gonna have to though.
Wouldn't want to fucking say that either.
Well, guess what, bro? 100% for 100 yards and a touchdown?
100.
Do you smell what the Mac is cooking?
I'm genuinely just tired of being wrong.
Yes, good one.
Do you smell what the Mac is cooking, boy?
I like that.
That is
He
good
should-
one.
If he uses that, he should have to pay us.
Hey, bro, if I go onto the New England Patriots like merch website and I see a shirt that says that, I'm calling them being like, I said it, and now it's on. Hey, get my
Copyright
royalties.
infringement.
Get my royalties.
Wow.
I want
Let's see.
$1,000 a shirt.
All right. Anybody can if anybody can tell me where the Pats leading receiver right now went to college, I'll give you $1.
Well, he's a running back, so
Ramondre Stevenson.
how many offensive snaps have they had if they only have 7 attempts?
Well, they had that 4th and 1. That was a turnover on downs.
They've had 7 passing attempts and 6 rushes, so they've had 11 offensive plays. And
Efficient.
it's the second quarter. It's the end of
Efficient.
the second
And they're
quarter.
winning.
And they're winning.
They're
And
winning.
they're winning.
Well, it's a 2-minute warning right
Cowboys must have been on like 3 substantially long drives in this first half.
now. Oh yeah.
All you need is Matthew Judon on defense.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just him though.
It is. It is.
No.
It is. If Donovan Mitchell can notice him, that's what it is.
Donovan Mitchell.
I can't talk today, Jimmy.
Damian
You know that.
Harris. Like, wow. What year is Damian Harrison?
This will be year 2.
Dude, him. Like, I keep getting him and Sony Michel mixed up because I just feel like they're the
Well,
same.
all you have to know
copy
is Sony
paste.
Michel has like the worst lazy eye, and boom.
Really?
Yeah, like
I did not even know that about him.
the worst lazy eye.
Does he actually?
Yeah, it's bad.
Wow.
It is so bad.
I don't know if I should laugh.
Which no, you shouldn't. But genuinely, I have to wonder if that can
Got some kind of cranial nerve injury going on.
No, not even that. Like, does that make you a better running back? Because I can see multiple holes at one time.
No.
Like you're
Well,
That
he's
throw-
not. But then he'd have 1,000 yards
I'm
a
reading
season. No,
the A and B gaps
No.
simultaneously.
No, it doesn't.
like a chameleon.
That
But-
fucks your depth perception up so bad. What
Like
are you
a-
talking about?
Like a chameleon.
Yes.
How their
that-
eyes can like look in different directions.
yeah, chameleons are designed to do that. Humans
So is it
are
like
not.
it wouldn't be like a panoramic view. If
No.
I was just like,
Honestly,
panoramic view.
if I'm here.
I feel like you
No.
need like 3 eyes to have
No.
a panoramic view.
yeah, you would have to have an eye behind you. To be a full, genuine panoramic view, you'd have to have an eye in the back of your head.
How would that look in your brain? Would you just be able to see everything?
Yeah,
Just
you would
in
just
your
be,
helmet?
be like,
How would that work?
"Zoom."
Even out the helmet. If you had 3 and
Well, you can't imagine it because you've only had 2.
So what you're saying is I need to get a third eye somehow.
Yeah, and then you'll figure it out.
What the fuck would that look like?
I'm telling you, dude. You
Would it just
have-
look like the back of whatever's going on behind me?
Yeah.
I feel like that would fuck with your depth perception too, having a third eye in the back of your head.
Okay, but we're talking about this like
Would it make walking forwards and backwards confusing?
No,
you know what
it
I'm saying?
wouldn't.
How would you know which way was forward?
you can see objects coming towards you, and you would.
But
see,
they would both be coming fucking towards you because
No,
you're
you
looking.
wouldn't.
Just think about it. Just think about it. If you had an eye going out this way, oh, maybe because your body's yeah, because you have other body parts that you do have a pecker. It points north. It's
What
like a
does
North
that
Pole.
have to do with anything?
I'm just saying.
We had to have cock talk.
Pecker
Cock talk is back.
Pecker points north at all times.
Yeah, it's like the North Pole.
If you're lost
This
in
is
the
my North
woods,
Pole.
if you're lost in the woods,
and you have 3 eyes, follow your pecker.
you could technically make a sundial out of your pecker to see what time it was. If you didn't have a clock and like you were like, man, what time is it? Just whip the bad boy out, stand him straight up, and then
I
figure it out.
honestly don't even know what fucking game we're talking about now.
next
we were
game
talking about the Patriots and
and the Cowboys.
Cowboys.
All right, so now we get to talk about
Derek Carr,
no, the big news.
The big news.
about the Raiders.
the only racist man in the NFL.
Jimmy, report the facts.
We're just saying the facts here.
That is a fact.
That is not a fact.
Yeah, an independent arbitrator looked through everybody's emails and said only found him to be that one, to be sending emails like that.
Well, they
that
also
is-
there was
that is
also
1,000,000% sarcasm and stank
It
in your
was-
voice.
it's not. It's not. That's a real tweet, dude.
I'm about to punch him in the face. I'm about to punch him in the face. But there was another name also brought up in the emails. And then we'll dive through it if you want to report the facts.
Oh, about Schefter?
Adam Schefter was also in the emails.
He was. It's more of like I feel like I need to explain why it's a big
Yeah,
deal.
yeah.
Because a
Tell
lot
him-
of people
tell him
are
why.
confused about that. But John Gruden, he resigned. We'll get to that first. He resigned because he had racist,
Mutually parted.
misogynistic,
Yeah.
homophobic language in some emails. We'll just leave it. He resigned. It was a good call. We're moving on.
It happened. It was 10 years ago, which I'm sure many people know. It was from a long time ago.
But
Doesn't make it any better or any worse necessarily, but
I'll say it like this: he was a grown man then. He's a grown man now.
absolutely.
That's
And
it.
people can change in 10 years, but that's not necessarily
As a grown man, you need to
yeah.
recognize.
Yeah.
All right.
And the climate has also changed, but moving to Adam Schefter,
Moving to Adam
I know you have a
Schefter.
lot to say about this.
It was disheartening to see that because it came out that he was in part of the Bruce Allen email exchanges and all that
Bruce
stuff.
Allen, the Washington football team owner or president?
Executive.
Former executive.
Thank you.
There was a story that he was writing about the football team. I never got what exactly the story was about. I got different things about it. Like it was about this, it was about that.
Was it what to do with the cheerleaders?
That was the one I saw the most that it had to do with the cheerleaders, but I can never nail down exactly what the story was about.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Long story short,
he sent the story before it was published to the owner and said, "Hey, can you take a look at this, tweak it, add stuff, take stuff out?"
yeah, whatever
you need to
whatever shines you in a negative light, take it out.
No, he didn't say that specifically. He
But
said,
that's-
"Do you
but
want to tweak it?"
That's
in
what
any
it
way?"
means, right? Like that, if whatever you don't like, you can take out,
It was more implied.
and that's a big no-no in your field.
Yes,
Like-
and he even called him "quote unquote" Mr. Editor.
Yeah, you really shot yourself in the foot the second you called him Mr. Editor.
And journalistically, you're not supposed to do that.
You're not supposed to let you're not supposed to let anyone really see your work before it's published.
Not at all.
'Cause
so we
Just
talked
to make
about
sure
it.
you're writing about the facts.
Yeah, we talked about it in class. Thursday, because that was when I went to my journalism.
Oh, y'all
class.
talked about the Schefter news in class?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Well, I brought it up.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, my teacher was like, the only time you should be contacting your sources, like after you spoke, like interviewed them and everything, is to clarify something. So you can remain fair, but you never take out the facts.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like I told y'all, I was like, nothing could have been altered in that story, but we don't know now. You know? What are you guys doing?
I was uncomfortable sitting on the blanket.
Okay. Well, nothing could have been changed in that story, but we don't know now. And you asked me if Schefter's credibility would be tarnished or anything like that. Yes and no.
Yes.
And I what I was saying to you was basically along the lines of, do you think like at that level, because obviously like that is the pinnacle of journalism, is that something that a journalist will do to gain trust? Because I mean those are basically the people that feed you, right? Like they're the ones you get all your inside information from. Is that you basically trying to gain trust, I guess?
Well, I get the way I always see it is like the way you gain trust in the journalism field is to like you ask them a question and you record it.
Mm-hmm.
You record the interview
Mm-hmm.
and what they say, you take it. If you're like, hey, do you want to clarify this or anything like that?
Mm-hmm.
Or, you know,
Mm-hmm.
explain yourself about what you said here. Then you do that and you report the facts. And I feel like that's how you gain trust.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it like makes them in a negative light. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because it's like you're still saying the facts and you're not like doing anything to like make them look bad. You're saying what they said and you're writing it.
It's not a great look for Schefter. I don't think it's really going to harm his reputation at all. And I also do think there will be some more people that come into light throughout these email scandals that Washington's got going on.
It's more of for Schefter. It's like he do be reporting. You know what I mean?
He do be reporting.
He do be reporting.
And he does a damn good job at it. So it's kind
Exactly.
of like one flaw, one little slip up.
It's a pretty big slip up.
It's a big slip up in a long career, though, right? Like,
yeah. So like obviously like whatever Schefter says is like
Gold.
is law.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like if a big trade goes down, everybody's waiting for Schefter. But like if he ever writes an article, now we're gonna be like, you sure?
You just a little more of a hesitation, but
Even if he reports trades, you're still gonna be like, you be sure? You know? Like, well, from like the journalism standpoint of it, like my view of it will be like, it's just disappointing because I looked up to him.
yeah.
But anyway, the Raiders and Broncos, we'll get to it.
Will we?
We got the stats. Yeah. This is the last game.
First game without John Gruden since his official
first game without
resignation.
John Gruden since his official resignation.
And this is a good opponent. I mean, this is a legitimate defense. And
excuse me.
that was
disgusting.
That was absolute. It stopped me in my tracks.
Golly, man.
But
Derek Carr going off already. At half.
Whoa, was John Gruden the problem?
Mm.
Was John Gruden the weight bearing on his shoulders?
Okay, people forget Derek Carr was at an MVP caliber a few years ago when he tore his.
I mean, honestly, if you
ACL.
put
Or he
if
broke his leg. I'm sorry.
Derek Carr looked into a mirror, he'd probably see Kirk Cousins,
You know what? I saw.
and
I'd
vice
take-
versa.
I'd take
You know
Derek
what?
Carr
I think
over
they're
Kirk
exactly
Cousins.
alike.
You know what? Y'all know me. I talk so much shit on Derek Carr. I'm not
You
a
do.
Derek Carr guy, but I saw an interview after the John Gruden stuff.
Mm-hmm. He nailed it.
He nailed it.
He
And
nailed
I
it.
think that's where the team is at right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because he said, I don't know the exact quote, but he said something along the lines
Love
of
the
like,
man, hate the sin.
Yep.
yeah, he was essentially, it's like that old Bible quote, he who is without sin cast the first stone.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, none of us are perfect, but obviously, like, we can't accept that, and like he's like, we can't, they made the right choice, him resigning, but we're gonna move on as a football club, and we're still gonna play ball.
+1 for Derek Carr.
+1 for Derek Carr,
I agree.
and it's showing right now. They're up 10 points at halftime.
Yeah, I mean, no one expects him to win this game at all.
No.
No one expects him to go out and
So I
perform.
think this whole situation has been just like a real galvanizing.
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 Yeah, I like that. Great word.
Galvanizing.
Galvanizing.
Yes.
I can't talk, but I think that's what this group needed.
Galvanizing.
Galvanizing. Galvanation.
Yeah,
What I'm saying.
just
Electrification moment.
who did they name as the interim head coach? It was the
Special teams
the special
coordinator.
teams coordinator.
No, huh?
Big up
Yeah.
for the special teams coordinator.
Well, it's like it kind of makes sense because
Yeah.
like I listen to a lot of people break it down. They're like the special teams guy. He has to meet with the offensive guys, the defensive guys, and he's meeting with a bunch of different players. So he has a real good like understanding of what the
and it's
team's like.
mid-season. It makes sense to throw a guy like that into the fire versus the offensive or defensive coordinator.
Okay,
That
I
makes
guess
sense.
so.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
I guess
just keep
so.
everybody where they're at.
Yeah.
You move the
Be where your
special
feet
teams
are.
coordinator over.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you something, just real quick before we move on to the next matchup.
Well, it's going to be the Sunday night preview.
The Sunday night preview. Yes, Derek Carr with John Gruden out. Is he there? Is he? How much longer is he on a contract? Do you know off the top of your head?
I do not know.
Probably
Would
3
we be
years.
shocked if the Raiders moved on from Derek Carr? I mean, do
No.
they just clean sweep? Let's just restart.
I mean, if he plays like this, if
Yeah.
he continues to play like this, 13 for 19, 210, and 2 touchdowns at half, I don't think they move on from
Okay.
him.
I'll tell you this much: if he was as bad as Kirk Cousins, they would definitely.
And look, we talked a lot
Next
about
coach
the
would
Raiders.
definitely be
we
like,
haven't really touched on the Broncos much.
Teddy.
Teddy's second game.
Can I
back?
see the Broncos stats, please?
I think we need to start talking about Vic Fangio at this point.
And like
Teddy.
his job security? You mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Teddy, what are we doing, Tedward?
I don't think
No,
the heat
you
is
know what? You
fully
know what?
cranked
No.
up on Vic Fangio, but I think it's starting to.
No, the name we need to talk about is John Elway.
Oh,
That's the name you need to talk about.
Is
That
it
is true.
Is it him? Do you think it's John
I mean,
Elway?
he hasn't found a quarterback, and he's been there for 10.
I think he's trying to
15
find.
years?
He's trying to find a guy like him,
He's
like
trying to find.
stereotypical.
Yeah.
He's trying to find an instant fix as opposed to developing a fucking quarterback.
It's kind of like that argument against MJ, like, or just great players in general. Sometimes they just they think they just can't evaluate talent because they just of their own talents. I guess if that makes sense.
yeah, kinda, cause like
Yeah, Wayne wasn't a good coach when he
Wayne
coached.
wasn't.
let's
Wayne-
say it like
yeah.
this, cause like Whitney says it a lot on Chicklets. He's like Crosby would come off the ice and he's like, "Wait, you got to do this, and this," and he's like, "Sid, I don't see the game like you,
I'm
man.
not you, bro.
Yeah,
Like I get what you're saying, but I don't see the fucking game like you."
yeah, and that could be it. I mean, just you put guys like that in positions of power, and they're the ones really making. John Elway's making the decisions for the organization.
Because everybody sees the game differently.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, like Drew Brees doesn't see this game the same way as Tom Brady. They can
Or
see it
James
similarly.
fucking Winston.
They can see it similarly,
Yeah.
but they don't see it the same way.
Right.
You know? So I get what you're saying when you say that.
Yeah.
You just you definitely fumbled it, but I get what you're
I
saying.
tried.
So yeah, they need a quarterback.
Need a quarterback.
And they need a young
And Teddy's the best one they've had in 3 or 4 or 5 years.
Since
And here's the
18.
thing, man. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I think John Elway is the problem because if they had like a Herbert or an Allen or a Mahomes, I don't think those players are as good as they are now.
Could you imagine Pat Mahomes slinging the rock in Mile High,
Could you
throwing
imagine,
it an extra 20 yards
Could you
in the
imagine
air?
if Justin Herbert was playing for Miami? They drafted Tua over Justin Herbert. Think about that.
Wow.
Yeah, think about that.
I don't know if Herbert's would. Miami's a dumpster fire.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not looking good, but
Best player on that team is Robert Hunt.
Yeah, Big Rob.
Shout out. Go UL. Hustle up and bustle up and fight on to victory. Go UL.
Go Cajuns. Go
That's the fight song. How you like that?
Cajuns.
All right, Sunday night preview. We got the Steelers and the Seahawks.
The Seahawks get yet
who wants to watch
another
this game?
Okay, so
another
to be
primetime
fair,
game.
We'll be
none
fair.
of us knew Ben was gonna suck ass and Russ was gonna get hurt.
To be fair, I would probably be more intrigued to this game if Russ was playing. I don't necessarily want to watch Geno Smith. I don't necessarily want to watch Big Ben
I do.
just backfire like a fucking old 1970 Chevy. Like,
I do want to watch the Steelers defense though.
I do want to watch Minka Fitzpatrick.
Yeah. You guys have fun with that.
I do want to watch Steelers defense. You're right.
You're right.
That's
I stay being right.
yeah.
I do be reporting.
You do be reporting. I do be wrong a lot.
But like at the start of the season, on paper, this game looked interesting.
yeah,
So that's my fair thing. You know, Obviously, the schedule comes out, and we don't know, like, with injuries and all those variables that could happen.
Variables.
I mean, Pittsburgh is
I was
like
going to say variability. Is that a word?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Is Pittsburgh not a spitting image of like the 2020 New Orleans Saints? Like minus, like we were obviously a better team just overall, but I mean they're pretty much same. Great defense, elite defense.
We were a good team held back by our quarterback.
by a quarterback. We got a great young run. They have a great young running back. I mean,
held back by an aging man.
held back by an aging man with a great head coach. 2020 Saints.
If you put it like that, yes.
But I mean, obviously, I still think we were overall a better football team.
Oh, definitely. They don't have a Mike Thomas.
No, yeah,
They don't have an Alvin Kamara.
No, yeah.
They don't have a Mike Thomas or Alvin Kamara. Yeah, that's probably the best.
I don't know.
way to put
Najee's
it.
pretty good.
Najee's great. He looks fantastic.
He's not Alvin Kamara.
He's not, but he still looks good.
More of
He
a,
does,
he
yeah,
is
yeah.
more of a bell cow than Alvin Kamara. 'Cause
Bell
Alvin
cow.
Yeah, yeah.
A bell cow.
He's lugging the rock.
Yeehaw.
All right, and then we'll do Monday night, and then we're gonna do Division Talk. We have a new song. We have a song for Division Talk.
I like that.
You're gonna. I think you're gonna. I don't know if you're gonna love or hate the song.
Probably
I think you'll
hate-
love it.
I'll
You
probably
don't
hate
have it? Oh, it's not queued up. Never
Yeah,
mind.
yeah. We got Monday Night Football, Titans, Bills. That's Sunday night.
Oh,
Hot
yeah, this is
take.
ESPN, you're right.
Hot
Yeah.
take. Hot take. You ready?
Mhm.
Buddy, hold on to your butts. Titans are going to win.
I think so too. I think Derrick Henry has an unbelievable
Yep.
game again.
Mike Ditka Jr. feeds Derrick Henry all night long, and then they win.
Ditka Jr.
Yes.
Love that one.
Yes.
gives it to William Perry Jr.
Yes. Yes. That is it. Mike Ditka Jr. feeds the ice box, like we called him last
The
week.
ice box. I forgot we called him that.
The ice box. He's definitely going to get close to 30. Over under on Derek's touches.
You just
Monday
always
night.
take the over. You always just take the
Bang
over.
the over, bro.
I'm gonna say over under. Vegas probably got to set it like 25. I'm gonna put it high though. I'm gonna say he's gonna get at least 30.
Not to
Like he will get 30.
not to redirect this conversation, but I did see a line. You can bet on Tom Brady's rushing line, and the line is usually a yard and a half. So
Wow.
basically, you're betting against him
I'm
if
taking
he's
the,
kneeling.
I take the under, dog.
You're betting against him kneeling, pretty
yeah,
much.
Yeah, I'm taking
Wow.
the under.
How incredible is that?
Taking the under.
Yeah, yeah.
Easily.
Smart bet.
Good lord. Tom.
Yeah, he had because they did that in the Thursday night game, and he had 3 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Then he kneeled 3 times, and he finished with
Yeah.
1 yard.
Wow, son.
So if you
That's
betted the
gotta
under,
suck.
you were a happy man.
Yeah, but apparently, a lot of people took the over.
Imagine winning $1,000 because Tom Brady kneeled.
Dude, that's at that point. That's when like sports betting is just like
It's-
man.
When no, it got to that point once you could start betting on the Gatorade color that's poured on the coach.
Oh,
at the
okay,
Super
but that
Bowl.
one's a fun one. That one's a
yeah,
fun
it's a
one.
one. It's fun.
You
So-
take all the joy out of it. Like
Alright.
that one is pure surprise.
All right, so last thing about Monday Night Football,
Yeah.
Last thing we're gonna say about football.
and then we're going to division talk. I think Josh Allen's going to have a long night.
Really against that Titans defense.
I think Mike Vrabel's got something cooking up.
Okay.
Or,
I don't know if
I'm
it's
gonna
that.
I
pick
think
the
it'll be
Bills.
a mixture of like the Titans defense is going to play good,
Mm-hmm.
And they're
the-
healthy.
Good enough.
and they're going to play good enough, and the Bills are just going to be overlooking this team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And overlooking, yeah, and the Titans are actually like, I think I saw it was Ryan Tannehill, Julio, and AJ Brown have only played 150 offensive snaps together so far, and I mean
Yeah.
it's week 6, so
They got to
Yeah,
spread
bro.
that defense out, and the Titans will be just fine offensively.
Yeah.
Defensively is your question mark.
I think the only reason the Bills lose is because the Titans just choose so much fucking clock that the Bills don't have any time to do
Mhm.
anything. That's it.
ball control football, keep it out of Josh Allen's hands, play defense.
Yep, Mikey.
Bam, there it
Mike
is.
Ditka Jr.
I'm
you
gonna
know the vibe.
I'm gonna officially go on the book though and pick the Bills. I'll say that
Okay.
Okay, that's fair.
Well, I'll take the Titans.
just to oppose
I'll
you.
also
two.
take the Titans, mostly because I need Derrick Henry to have a good night.
Okay.
All right, there it is. There's football. There's week 6 in the books.
All right, do you have a division talk? Do you have the song queued up, Mr.
No,
Engineer?
he doesn't. He doesn't.
We're gonna
We're
dub
gonna
it in.
dub it in.
Yeah, do that.
Okay, here we go.
Everybody be
Welcome
quiet.
to Division Talk. I don't know if we can use that logo, but here we are.
That is definitely copyright infringement.
Gotta be.
All right, so before we do Division Talk, we got to give congratulations to the Seattle Kraken. Got their first win as a franchise the other day
Put
against
up
an Nashville Predators.
Yep.
Hell of an effort on
Yep.
on the night one too.
Your
They sure did.
Yeah.
Put up a hell of an effort against Golden Knights.
Only drawback was refs cheated you out of game 1.
Okay,
And
was a good goal.
wait,
that was a goal.
Wait. I'm not done.
Okay,
And your fans are getting pumped in the stands early. So
from
Not-
the high ground.
Okay,
From
no,
the
no,
high
no.
ground.
I
From the
saw
the low ground.
I saw
actually.
the whole video.
of the fight.
The guy actually got a couple good shots in the
The
beginning,
uppercuts were mean.
but then Nashville
Yeah.
guy got those uppercuts in, and that was all she wrote.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
So
What is it about the high ground this year? High ground, like remember when Fortnite first came out? It was all about getting
High
the
ground.
high ground. It was like you got to get the high ground.
Gotta get it.
Fighting, you need the high ground.
or when Star Wars came out, and you needed the high
Yeah,
ground.
just
You need the
ask
high ground.
Anakin Skywalker
You need
about
to-
high ground.
perfect example.
There you go.
I wish I would have went there first.
Yep, no.
Yeah.
Suns in 4.
Suns in 4. High ground, overrated.
So yeah, congratulations Seattle. But this week for Division Talk, we're going to be doing the Metropolitan Division.
Ooh.
Yeah.
A whole lot of that. Who's your division winner top of your head right now? Can I ask you that?
Flyers.
Flyers, okay. Not Islanders.
Not Islanders. Well, I'll say it like this: it's the Islanders
he
division.
capping?
It's the Islanders division to lose and the Flyers to win.
Okay.
I'll say it like
You
that.
like the new added pieces.
I do. I feel like they loaded up very well. But for what they gave up Gostisbehere for Ristolainen. I feel like that's a great trade. They got Cam Atkinson in the building, and they added Keith Yandel for next to nothing.
Did you notice he put his cap on?
I was just gonna let you go, and then when I had the floor, it was my time to shine.
No, yeah.
No, now you have the floor.
Yeah, now
you
you
wanna
have
be
now
dramatic.
he's looking
Yep.
at you for official response.
So here's my one smoking gun, fatal flaw to your entire plan. You ready?
Is it kind of hot?
Yep.
Wait, you don't believe in him?
Nope.
Really?
He's 22.
I'm gonna say he's one of the
23.
hot.
They in my honest opinion, they rushed him in way too early.
You gotta give him a
But
little
is that not the
time,
new
Jim.
age? Like guys are just coming in earlier and earlier.
Mm-mm.
I feel like he'll get better as the season goes along.
Yeah, I mean maybe. Are the Flyers' defense gonna do him any favors?
I think so. You got Provorov, Ristolainen, Yandel. I'm trying to think of who else is on that team.
They
But-
got rid of Gostisbehere.
You replaced Gostisbehere with Ristolainen and Keith Yandel. For literally, you got Keith Yandel for nothing.
I mean, Panthers didn't want him for a reason.
He's still getting paid by the Panthers, though.
Panthers didn't want him
Deep
for a
pockets.
reason.
He's still a great offensive asset.
Okay.
On the back
I'm
end.
just saying that a cup contending team did not want him
Okay, we don't know that they're cup contending.
for a reason.
We can't say cup contend. They lost in the first round last year.
Okay, the team is still stacked up and down their lineup.
But you can't say that's a cup contender if they lost in the first round.
I could say anybody's a cup contender if I wanted to.
Okay.
Or no?
No,
I mean,
no. You can't lose in the playoffs in the first round for the
I mean, yeah.
5
Okay,
years.
maybe
At the start of the
maybe
season.
not smart people, but there is a lot of dumb people out there that do consider Toronto a cup contender
Are
year
you
in year
saying
out
Toronto
just because of the
fans
roster.
Or
Yeah, I
Yes.
guess Toronto fans. Sorry.
Yes. Here you go. The Colorado Avalanche are a cup contending team.
Okay, but that makes sense, Ian.
Do y'all know the definition of contending?
Apparently, Evan doesn't get it.
What do you mean I don't get it?
Anyone can be a cup contender. I'm saying
you're picking
No.
a team. You're saying a team is a cup contender after they miss the playoffs for X amount of years and then finally make the playoffs and lose in the first round.
they are good. Their lineup is good.
I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying we don't know if they're cup
Well,
contenders.
I'm putting them in the category, so suck on that.
All right, I guess that's
All right,
fine.
so you officially do not have them as a cup contender. You officially have them as a cup
I
contender.
gotta see more. I'm not saying they're not cup contenders.
Okay.
Oh my God, and Ryan Ellis too. They added Ryan Ellis. Philly added Ryan Ellis.
Good for them. Figure out Carter Hart.
Kinda hot.
There you go. That's your entire Achilles heel right there.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
All right, cool.
I'll give you that one.
Cool.
All right, we'll stay in.
Flyers will make the playoffs, though, but they're not winning the division.
definitely make the playoffs. We'll stay in Pennsylvania. We'll get the Penguins.
Mm-hmm.
They are surprising me.
Is Sid's not playing
Sid
yet?
and Gino are out.
Yeah, I was about to say I know Gino's out. Sid's not supposed to
Gino?
be gone for too long though, right?
Who?
Sid?
Sid's gonna be back before Gino.
Okay.
Yeah. Gino had hip surgery.
That sounds right.
Okay.
wanna say-
But I know Sid was a wrist.
Yeah, that is true. Sid was
Say come trade deadline this year. I know there was
It's
some.
not gonna
It's
happen.
not happening. It's still no.
It would have
shot.
to be an off-season deal.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Is his knee. Malkin got knee.
Knee?
And then, yes, it is wrist.
What if you're a 20-win team by the trade deadline? Still no.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
like, it
like
all
if they're
depends where
tanking?
Pittsburgh is out.
Why not?
If they're tanking at the deadline?
If they're tanking at the deadline, do you
Well-
not move on from Malkin at least? I get Sid's.
You got to think about it like this, too. Like, they don't have a lot of prospects in the pipeline either.
yeah.
So there's no point to move on from them, really.
No,
I
that's what I'm saying. Like, you got to replenish those assets.
Yeah.
You got to move them and get some
Yeah.
assets
yeah,
back.
I would
and
think
start
you would
replenishing
go.
that pool.
You'd go at least a 1 and a couple 2s for Malkin, and then it's Sidney Crosby, dude. Like,
Figure that out. That's my take. If you're trading Sid, Joe Sakic better
Figure it the fuck out.
Joe Sakic will figure it out,
okay, we'll see, I guess.
and then Stevie Y will step in for Malkin. We'll be fine.
Him and Nate good friends. Do I have that wrong?
Nope.
Sid and
Yes, Sid and
aren't
Nate.
they good?
Yeah.
like
They're from
good
the same
buddies?
town.
yeah.
Like the same
Yes.
small town or
Yes.
something.
I'll
I
put, it,
didn't
I'll
know
put it
that.
like this: Nate idolizes Sid,
Yeah.
and now they partners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they work out together in the off season.
But see, I thought I heard they work out together.
Oh yeah,
along
dude.
those
They're
lines.
always together in the off season.
So basically, it would be a match made in heaven.
exactly
Pretty much.
that
just-
power play would
Sidney
be
Crosby would just put it on Nate's tape, and he would.
And
bury-
Nate would rip
yeah.
a one-timer through the netting, through
Yep.
the glass, kill somebody in the first row. And then the entire ball arena would just be rocking and rolling.
so.
Yes.
So I got Pittsburgh as kind of a bubble team. It all depends where they go. Like it's honestly, if I had to pin it on one thing, it would be goaltending. Because they can score. They got Gensel, Carter, Malkin, Crosby,
They moved on.
Chris
from,
Letang.
They moved on from. God damn it! Why is it Matt Murray? Right?
Yeah,
Yes.
he got
Okay.
sent to the Senators, but it was kind
He's
of a good move.
slowly dying in Ottawa.
Yeah. So, all right, let's push it on along. What team do we want to do next?
Caps.
Caps.
Yep.
Nick Backstrom's hurt.
Ovechkin
Not
scored
hurt.
2 goals after I thought he was hurt on opening night.
He just hyperextended his knee, man. He's gonna
He
be okay.
just hyperextended his knee.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
He's 30 something. He's 35 plus. Huh?
Okay.
So hyperextension of the knee, not a big injury, is what
It's,
I'm hearing.
it's really not. It's
It
It
all
just
just looks
depends.
gross.
it depends. I
It just looks disgusting.
mean, it really does. It depends. And I mean, you know,
If Ovi gets 50 this year, where are you putting him as?
All time.
All
Greats.
time?
All time greats. Top 5.
Got to be one of the like he might be top 2 and he
Yeah.
might not be 2.
Yeah,
Whoa.
that's fair. He's
crazy.
a goal scorer, man.
Yeah, and he's
as
doing
far
it.
as goal scorers.
He's doing it
Yeah.
in.
Oh, okay.
He's doing it in an age where goalies have a severe advantage.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I like him. I don't. This team's gonna make the playoffs, but they're not gonna go far.
I'll give you that.
Yeah, they're
I'll
not
give
gonna
you
go
that.
far. I don't. No.
I'll give you that.
They had their day in the sun in 2018. And
Nothing. I don't think any cup victory ever made me happier than that one. Like just
Oh,
watching
yeah.
it
Oh,
as
yeah,
a just
yeah.
like a fan of hockey.
Fuck, 'cause-
Nothing ever made me happier than like. And you know, some guys get the cup and it's like, yeah, it's cool, whatever.
But like
yeah.
Ovi has been.
I'll
Hurting.
never forget.
Like-
onto
Yeah.
it, like with every skater, and he's just like, yes.
Yeah, everybody skated with it. Well, Backstrom couldn't pick it up because his hand was
Yeah.
broken.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
His
That,
hand
that
was
explains
broken.
why him and Ovechkin were like, yeah.
Yes. But they're like super big.
Oh no, son, a broken hand ain't stopping me from
Yeah.
getting 35 pounds above my head. I
I
don't think.
promise
yeah.
you.
Just weight bear through the wrist.
Yeah.
Cause
Hey, that's very non-215ish of Nick
Yeah,
Backstrom.
that's
I'll
Well-
say that.
Very soft. We'll say that.
tough look. Next team, please. Who we got?
Just give us a random team.
I was gonna say Carolina. He gave it to us.
Rod and the boys. Welcome.
Yeah.
Bubble
Rod
team.
and the boys.
Really? I thought you really were high on
Wild card.
Carolina.
Wild card.
Wild card team,
Wild
bro.
I thought you were high on Carolina.
They lost a lot of
They
pieces.
lost one of their best defenders.
They lost
What
one of
pieces
their
did
best.
they lose?
They lost one of their best
Dougie
defenders.
Hamilton.
They lost Dougie Hamilton?
And I think
Yeah.
they lost both their goalies. They lost
no.
Reimer and Mrazek, right?
Yes, they did. They still have that other guy, Nedeljkovic.
I'm about to say, I
No.
thought they had the young guy.
He's in Detroit, Ian.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
They might not even be a bubble team then.
No, they're a bubble team. They got Freddie Anderson. They got Tony DeAngelo.
Oh, they have Freddie Anderson?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
They still have Svechnikov, Aho, Teravainen, Vinny Trocheck.
Man, but that defense is looking thin.
They still got Slavin, bro. Slavin can hold it down.
Okay, but that's one guy. Slavin can't be on the
Let-
ice the whole
Let
time.
me look at their decor here, dude. Because I think we're not giving them enough credit. They got Ethan Bear, they got Brady Shea, they got Brett Pesci, Ian Cole, and Tony D'Angelo. It's not an awful lineup. Definitely won't win a cup with it, but enough to be a bubble team.
I'll give you okay.
And then you
Firm
got-
wild card spot.
And then you got Freddie Anderson and Antti Ranta in the cage.
What are you doing?
Listen.
But yeah, Freddie Anderson, Antti Ranta in the cage.
That is a solid goaltending tandem.
It's
what
not
the
awful.
fuck?
Like, you can literally go 50-50 with those goalies.
You could, but you're gonna ride Freddie. You're gonna actually give Freddie some rest, though. You're not gonna run him into the core of the earth like the Maple Leafs did for so long.
And it's like up the middle, their center depth is pretty good. They got Jasperi Kotkaniemi. You want to try saying the name again?
No.
Burgy?
Kakaniemi.
But down the middle, you got Aho,
Couldn't
your
help
first line
myself.
center, Trocheck, Stahl, Stepan.
Stepan.
Yeah.
Derek.
Yeah.
Stepan.
So you got solid center depth, and you got decent defending. And you
Bubble
got decent
team, I guess.
goaltending. Bubble team.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give you wild card one spot. There
Okay.
you go.
There we go.
There you go.
Next team, please.
Next team, the Blue Jackets.
They surprised me. I say they surprised me. They played the Yotes. They won 8-2.
Oh my God.
I mean, are we? What is?
What's up with
What
the
is?
eight goals a game going on right
What
now?
is up with Arizona? First off,
That's the thing, bro. Like, this season, it's literally like you're either getting your ass handed to you or you're losing by a goal.
Fucking Detroit scoring 7 goals or 6 goals in game 1.
No. We're only talking about Tyler Bertuzzi on that one.
Sorry.
4 goals.
You're right.
still lost.
The-
You lost the game.
You lost the game.
You gave up two goal leads. You lost the game.
Okay, but you know what? Every time I talk about Tyler Bertuzzi, you're like, Tyler Bertuzzi's not that good.
And then he goes
got
toe
four-
jack through the leg, splits
And he
the
had
D,
4
buries
goals,
it.
and you know what? Ian did apologize and say, you know what? Tyler Bertuzzi
did
is
apologize.
I am a
good.
man, and I will admit when I'm wrong.
He
Tyler
did do that.
Bertuzzi is good,
And salute to him.
but the Red Wings are not good.
I pressed the applause button with my toe. Just kidding. No, I won't do that.
The Red Wings are up and coming, and we look promising. Okay, we lost to the Stanley Cup champions. We'll take our L, but we're up
Gladly.
and coming, and we look promising. Moritz Seider looked like a man. Anyway, we're not talking about the Red Wings.
Yeah.
We're
Blue
talking
Jackets.
about the Blue Jackets. Your one
Blue
bright spot, Patrick Laine, and he might not even get 20 goals this year.
I mean, can you consider that a dumpster fire at this point?
not a dumpster
no.
fire, but not a playoff
What
team.
would be under a dumpster fire? Like,
No,
The trash-
I would
No. Above
Trash.
Not even
say-
on fire.
I would say they're like a dollar store in a division full of Rouses.
There you go.
okay. I like that.
For all our Louisiana listeners, if you know, or if you're like, they're a dollar store as compared to your local neighborhood grocery store. Your
They're a Dollar
HEBs, your
General-
Rouses, your Super Ones.
Dollar General, Family Dollar.
Facts.
Okay,
Take it.
God, my wrist hurts.
I liked how they did the Merzlikins tribute. That was emotional. They deserved to win that game.
They did. They did deserve to win that game. I'm just glad hockey is fucking back, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it feels good. Gotta mention this too real quick. The presentation of the games on ESPN and TNT,
Electric.
fucking light years better than NBC.
Oh,
Light years
And
better
not
than NBC.
I'm not even necessarily talking about like the halftime or the intermission reports with like Chuck and Wayne and Paul and all those guys. Just the actual like in-game presentation is just so much better.
Yeah.
yeah.
They had like the drone camera
Mhm.
for the Colorado game. That was insane.
I will say that the pregame show for the ESPN one was kind of cringy.
Yeah, there was a little bit of cringe going on in the TNT too. I thought it was a little cringy whenever they all had their sticks out. Wow.
And
Pause. Liam McHugh has never held a hockey stick in his hand. How did they not show him how to hold a hockey stick before
They
that?
did that shootout with Chuck and Wayne.
Yeah, it was a little cringe.
No, I thought that was good.
It was.
But Chuck ain't got no
They-
fucking hips to move
Yeah.
around. Why they put him in the net?
He's got so much
And Wayne
ass
went
toting
bar
him.
down on him like first shot. Okay, all right, okay.
All right, we got to push on along, bro. We got
Next team.
Yeah.
Let me see it.
The
This
Rangers?
is Jimmy's division winner. Give it to me.
That's a hot take.
Hot take central.
Hot take.
The Rangers will win the Metropolitan division. The Flyers will come in second.
You don't even have the
Nope.
Island, really.
The Islanders will be third. Carolina's your bubble team.
So you have a team through 3 games that is 1-1-1,
Love that.
Winning the division.
winning the division.
Love that.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, to be fair, the Islanders are 0-2. But
You're relying on a lot of young guys to take you to the promised land.
Artemi
are.
Panarin, Zibanejad. You got Lafreniere. You got
Taco. Georgiev in net.
you got Adam.
Shesterkin
You got
in
one of the
net.
best young American defensemen in Adam Fox back there.
Okay, but the goaltending, Jimmy. The goaltending.
Igor Shesterkin. I
Get some big shoes.
enough from Igor to say he can win you enough games to win the division.
To win the division?
To win the division. And that put it on my mama.
I don't know.
I put it on.
Not
happy,
on her birthday.
Happy
On her
birthday, Nancy!
birthday.
I put it on. I put it on her name that the Rangers gonna win the division.
Oh my goodness gracious.
All right, well, let's just go to the next team.
Yeah,
don't
I
really,
can't believe he just did that.
Yep, I'm appalled.
Next team, Jack Hughes looks good.
I can't bring myself to say nice things about this team.
Who did Subban hurt the other night?
Ryan Reeves.
Oh yeah, Slewfoot or no Slewfoot?
No sleep.
What do you got? No Slewfoot. Okay, hard hockey play trying to pin him to the boards. Okay, it looked dirty to me. I don't know. It looked dirty.
I didn't say. I didn't.
It
no,
did.
I don't think
Like,
I think it
First
might
glance, it was.
maybe it was the slow mo that got me. Because
Probably.
slow mo
gets you.
slow mo
is
is a bitch. Slow mo gets me a lot.
Well, I would say the opposite. I think real time it looks like a slew foot, but then you slow it down and it's like it's
Okay,
not really a slew
okay.
foot.
He's really just trying to guide him into the board
Yeah.
so he can pin him there.
But
Yeah.
I just think
But you're
PK
pinning-
is just like a goofy fucking skater.
Yeah, and you should know you probably can't actually pin Ryan Reeves to the boards. You should
yeah, so-
probably know
Yeah,
that.
you're probably gonna bounce right off of him.
Yeah, or just slew foot him.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's another team where goaltending is a question mark. They did kind of help out their back end getting Hamilton and Graves in the offseason.
Dougie did score in his debut.
He did, but this is like his fourth team.
Who's the Devils goaltender? That this should already give you an indication as
Mackenzie
to why.
Blackwood, I think.
Yikes. Okay. You need to go call Carolina and see if you can get anti-Ranta from him.
Oh, it's actually okay. So it should be Mackenzie Blackwood, but it's Jonathan Bernier and Scott Wedgwood.
Ooh, your
Oh
guy.
God.
That's not my guy.
I mean, he was your guy for a year, no?
No,
Jonathan Bernier never played for the Wings.
He
Not
did.
for one
he
year.
did, but dude, like
Evan doesn't
listen,
recognize
bro,
him as a.
like-
as a
Oh,
Red
he
Wings
doesn't. He
goalie.
doesn't actually view him as he was a part of the team.
Look. We were in the dark
yeah,
dark
you
scariness
You
for a long time.
Mhm.
You might.
Just say it. We sucked. Okay, we finished last. We didn't even get the
Still
first
suck.
overall pick.
Still suck.
No, we don't. Okay.
Remains to be seen.
Okay.
Still
if y'all
suck.
lose to Vancouver, we're better than you guys.
Tough.
Not really.
Yes, we are because we
So,
beat Vancouver.
Speaking of, since we're going to bring this shit up, let the record show that Ian and Evan, Corndog Jimmy, and Grimbus have entered a bet that if the San Jose Sharks finish higher than the Detroit Red Wings in the final standings of the year, Evan will owe me $5.
And if the rest me $5 and boiled crawfish,
No.
And he's got to wash your car.
and he has to wash my car.
I'm definitely sending that through to what the you drive in, put
Nope.
it in neutral, and let
You've
the
gotta-
fucking-
No, you
You've
have to
gotta
take it to
humble
Patch
yourself.
Man. You have
Nope.
to take it to Patch Man.
No,
Oh,
he
no.
has to do it his damn
No.
self.
I can't
Uh-huh.
afford Patch, man. Cannot afford him.
You got to do it your damn self.
All right. Well, Devils aren't making the playoffs. Let's go to the next team.
Next
Let's
team,
get
the
it going.
Islanders.
They're making the playoffs, dog.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
mean,
there's not.
They're going to
there-
make a run at it all, no?
They're gonna get it together. They started 0-2, but it's a slow start.
I saw a super hot take that said they were going to lose the Stanley Cup to the Winnipeg Jets.
Wow.
The Jets.
To the Jets,
That's kind of ignorant.
who the Sharks beat.
It's very
It's
ignorant.
very ignorant.
Yeah, somebody on the old tweeter machine was actually a well-known reporter. I don't. It was like I think it was either one of the Jets beat
Maybe if
writers.
Shifley doesn't literally try to murder a man.
Yeah, that was true. But I mean, looking back at that, the optics of it, like that's what you're supposed to do.
No,
It's
he made
just-
the play. He murdered another human being, though.
Okay.
The facts are the facts.
I guess
Somebody
so.
just
Hey,
leaped 10 feet in the air.
From a hockey standpoint, it makes sense. From a visual standpoint, it looks awful.
Watch this.
What am I
What
watching?
are we watching?
He's about to jump over another human being.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Woo!
All right.
Mario jump boing. Anyway, so Metro Division, give me Caps are not making the playoffs. The Penguins are not making the
We
playoffs.
have another team.
No, that's
Is
it.
it 3 or 4 teams that make the
3 teams from each
3
division and
teams.
2 wild cards. So
Okay, we got everybody.
Flyers, Rangers, Islanders. Congrats.
Is that in order?
No, Rangers, Flyers, Islanders is Jimmy's order. I don't know what you guys' orders are.
I don't have the
I'm-
Rangers making the playoffs. I'm sorry.
I'm feeling like the 3 teams that make the playoffs from this division is Caps, Islanders, Flyers.
Yeah.
I feel like that's
Okay.
and that's probably the most common
Okay.
answer.
That's where I was leaning. And
Okay.
then the wild card is a toss-up between Pittsburgh, Carolina, and I'm going to throw New Jersey in there.
But you have no nice things to say about
I have no nice things to say about them, but it's,
Which you might make a playoff.
maybe that is my nice thing. It remains to be seen.
Remains to be seen. Well, that's been Division Talk
That
for
was
the week.
division talk. Now
All
let's
right.
get into Jimmy's hot takes. Burgy, you want to press the button this week?
This one?
Yes.
B.
Jimmy's hot takes.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Must have got all his power back.
Yeah.
That jingle was bumping this week.
It was.
Hey, everybody, it's Jimmy's Hot Takes. So, if you don't live under a fucking rock, Coach O is going to be leaving the LSU Tigers at the end of the year.
Mutually
Sad.
parting ways.
Mutually parting
Okay,
ways.
and I feel like that is an extremely nice way of putting he got fired. Like
No, I don't know if
he-
it was he
he
got
got-
fired, but he can see the writing on the wall.
yeah, and I mean obviously there's so much love between like LSU and Coach O.
Yeah.
So that is the correct way for them to go about it.
And
is
his
the mutually parting
Yeah,
ways.
his contract is up after this year.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it was a decision to like bring him in the office and say,
Coach.
Coach, we're not going to be re-signing you, but we're going to let you finish the season.
Mm-hmm.
You know, do your best, and then we wish you all the best in your future endeavors. And he said something along the lines of, okay, man.
Go Tigers.
Go Tigers. And then
I'll always be a Tiger.
always be a Tiger. Yeah. Wow, man. I never knew.
Too early? Let's be honest. Was it too early? Of a
No,
move?
nope.
It was. This was.
Nope,
This
was the time. Yep.
This was the time.
He's gone 8-8 since he won the national
He has,
championship.
but like, we can't ignore the fact of what coronavirus did to everyone
Not
in
only
this
that-
country
yeah,
and
not only
everyone's
that-
football team and everyone's.
Yeah, but
That was a whole year of absolute fuckery.
I
But
think
like Clemson was able to stay good, Alabama was able to stay good,
Alabama.
Georgia's still good, Ohio State's still good.
We were
Fucking Arkansas is good now.
there's one thing you guys are always overlooking, and it's the fact that we sent more people than anyone else in the country to the NFL that year.
Mm-hmm.
That hurts a lot, and I think that kind of fell
But
on.
Alabama does that yearly.
Yeah,
no,
you're-
Alabama's not sending
But-
record numbers of people from a national championship winning team
And
to
Alabama has the number one
NFL.
recruiting class every single year because everyone wants
It's
to play
Alabama,
for Nick
yes.
Saban.
Everybody
that's
wants to go
just
play for Nick
what it
Saban.
is.
And I think most not most of it, but some of the blame for how the LSU's been struggling falls on Coach O because he couldn't keep some of these juniors who could have used another year at college to stay.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's really it.
So, do you have a next coach in mind?
I do.
Who's that?
I'll give you 3 names.
He never told us either, so
He
this
never
is actually
did.
a surprise.
I'll give you 3 names.
We're on camera.
I'll give you 3
Then we have to
names,
see.
and you tell me how you feel about them, okay?
You give me 3 names. You tell me how you feel about them, and then I'm going to tell you what I think about how you feel about them.
Okay.
All right.
Are you ready? Number 3 is,
Oh, this is in order?
this is from least likely to who LSU needs.
Okay.
And you're telling LSU who they need.
I'm telling you the Jimbo Fisher at 3.
Oh.
Jimbo Fisher from Texas A&M at 3.
Okay, we'll let you
I don't
finish
know
the list.
why when you said Jimbo Fisher, like my brain just immediately went to like Jim Fisher, like the old
Oh.
Rams coach, and I was about to get up and walk out of here. 'Cause
No.
that is the definition of
No.
8
All right,
and
all right,
8.
all right. Who
Jimbo
got
Fisher.
Who got two?
At 2 would be your former defensive coordinator. What's his name? He's head coach of Baylor right now. Oh, I can't remember. Dave Aranda. Bring
Okay.
Dave Aranda back.
Okay.
Or you could stay inside the state and go down about 45 minutes to Lafayette, Louisiana, and wrestle Bill and Napier away from the UL Raging Cajuns.
What if Napier likes what he has going on?
He does. He honestly
I mean,
does because he turned down several coaching interviews.
He turned down like Auburn or
Yeah,
something?
he turned down Auburn.
Auburn.
But I think LSU could probably throw enough money at him to say, I might do it.
Maybe I need to.
Maybe I
Okay,
need to do
all right. So
something."
there's a couple names you didn't name.
Okay,
Obvious one is probably going to be
the next head coach.
Lane Kiffin.
Lane Kiffin's
You
one.
really think Lane Kiffin's going to come coach
I've been hearing
LSU?
a lot. Look, I have an LSU inside guy. He's been talking a lot about Lane Kiffin.
Would you hate Lane Kiffin as the head
I wouldn't
I
coach?
hate
would.
it. And then I'll throw out another name.
Yeah.
Urban Meyer.
Fuck no.
Urban Meyer.
I'm sorry.
He's going to be available, guys.
I refrain from cussing all episode, but fuck no, I don't want fucking Urban Meyer coaching anywhere near my state.
You know what? You didn't cuss a lot this episode.
I know.
It's just because of Nancy's birthday.
No, partially because she asked me to kind of tone it down.
I respect that. Think about my vulgar language.
She says you're funny.
She asked me about your brain function a lot.
Yeah,
Well,
that's really what gets
usually
called
about
in the question.
38%.
No, I don't think Urban Meyer coaches at LSU.
Nope.
Do you
No.
think Joe Brady makes his return to
That's
college football?
another great name to
Nope.
bring up. Why not?
I think Joe Brady is.
He's in the NFL. He's
just
cemented
gonna,
in the
yeah,
NFL.
he's just going to
Okay.
run with the NFL game until he gets kicked out. I honestly believe that.
Which you can't hate that. I mean, why not play?
Yeah, I mean, you made it to the highest
Yeah.
level of coaching possible, so
Yeah.
good on you.
But do you think he has a chance to be a head coach in the NFL?
Joe Brady
I would imagine so.
remains to be seen.
I would imagine so. I mean,
Maybe for the Bears.
David Culley got a head coaching job.
Yeah.
Not to be like rude to him or anything, but he got a head.
Adam Gase got a
Yeah,
Adam
Adam
Gase
Gase
got a head coaching job strictly because of Peyton Manning.
Yeah. I want to see if Joe Brady can do some stuff, some cool shit with the Panthers,
Some
like
cool stuff.
like
I
win
seen,
win an NFC championship or two.
What's Penn State's coach?
Ooh, I don't know, but I do like him.
That's what I've been hearing his name a couple times in LSU talks.
That would be nice, because he has. He just gets unlucky because he's in the same conference as fucking Ohio State.
James Franklin.
I like that.
That's a good name. James
He looks exactly
Franklin.
like Keegan Michael Key.
Yes, he does. They did a whole bit about that.
Yes.
You had a.
They had a hot take about Tennessee fans.
There's James Franklin right
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Evan, what's your hot take about Tennessee football
It
fans?
just goes back to our whole conversation a couple months ago about when we were doing the NBA. They were throwing shit on the fucking court.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What the fuck are you doing?
And it was Tennessee College, right? Let's not
Yeah.
get that mixed
Tennessee
up.
Rocky Top.
Well,
Rocky Top.
How would we mix that up?
Well, just saying, I mean, you say Tennessee football, some people might think.
Go
think
to
the
the Titans.
Titans.
Okay,
no,
yeah.
the University of Tennessee.
Yeah.
University of Tennessee. They had a 4th and long. They got like this, like I'm talking inches from converting it.
Index card close.
Yeah. They didn't convert it. They reviewed it. Call stood. They immediately started throwing all kinds of trash onto the fucking field.
I mean,
It was so bad, they had to get the cheerleaders and the band to leave.
Damn.
I don't want to.
Was
a
this
Saints game? But
okay? That was an egregious call.
it was an egregious call. But what if Tennessee fans felt the same way?
I don't.
No, it
I
wasn't.
don't
It wasn't
think-
that egregious.
No, because like
Nothing to hit somebody in the head
Was-
with a golf
was
ball. Who
the-
did you say got hit in the head with a golf ball?
Lane Kiffin.
Lane Kiffin got hit with a golf ball.
It hit him in the arm, which
Yeah.
thank God, because it could have
could've
hit him
knocked
in
you-
the fucking
Yeah,
head.
dude,
a
if that
golf
hits you in the
ball?
head, bro, especially if somebody throws that from like the 200 sections, that
Yeah,
ball's
no.
traveling at least 300 feet.
Yeah, that's insane.
Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. And when you start throwing shit like that,
Yeah.
then you need to like somebody
Reality
in the stands.
check.
Somebody in the
needs
stands
to-
need to beat your fucking
Somebody
ass.
needs to beat you up.
Yeah.
Somebody with the lower ground.
And
needs
it's
to
like
beat you up.
Tennessee, if they would have won the game, they would have went to 5-2, but instead they're 4-3. So it's
Okay,
like,
but like, are you really banking the entire game on that one call?
well, it's like you're gonna play. Like, if you win, you play in the Fiesta Bowl. If you lose, you play in the fucking
You play UL in the R&L Carriers Bowl.
yeah. Like
You're playing for bowl games, son.
You're not gonna be in the national championship. So take
Yeah.
a fucking breath and don't throw shit onto the field, court, or rink.
Yeah.
It's not
Agreed.
that hard.
Unless it's like a tradition,
Yeah.
like Detroit has.
We looking for
with
some
the
video here?
squid or whatever.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Do we? I don't know if we can show this.
No, we could probably show just like them throwing shit. Oh God.
Yeah, they were throwing shit, dog. Yeah, look at Lane Kiffin. He's covering himself up.
Cover up.
Why aren't
So
the,
wait. Oh, so this was the end of the game.
What channel is this so we can give them props? So this is from where?
This is from YouTube, but it
But
was
what
on.
channel?
It was
It's
on
ESPN.
ESPN.
ESPN?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's ESPN's YouTube channel that we're getting this from, just for any copyright problems.
See, like, why? Okay, honestly, if it's reviewed, I didn't see the play, but like,
Oh,
if
it was very close. Basically, like his head broke the plane,
but the ball didn't.
but the ball didn't. And everybody was like,
That's
"Oh
the
my
rule.
god, he fucking got!" Like, it's just a bunch of people that don't know.
That's
what
the
fuck
rule,
football
son. If
is.
the ball don't get there, it's not there. Sorry.
So Tennessee people, in general,
Learn football.
learn football.
Learn football.
You don't know football.
Still not as egregious as what happened to the Saints. And I'm not saying that.
Well,
That was a
because-
historically bad play, though.
Yeah,
Like,
Like,
that was
never-
ridiculous.
Look, Skip Bayless is an 80-year-old man, and he
Like-
said that was the worst call in the history of sports.
like my
seen a lot of
grandchildren will be
sports.
talking about that
yeah.
call.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So we'll wrap this up here. Jim, you want to take us out?
Yep. Thank you everybody for joining us for one by oldcitysports.com. That's OLDE citysports.com. Go check them out. A lot of good podcasts, a lot of good blogs, a lot of good people, good laughs. Go check them out. Presented proudly by Body Check Wellness. That's check spelled CHEK. Hemp derived CBD. Gummies, lotions, oils, tinctures, pet treats, t-shirts. Gotta love it. Anything CBD, they probably got it. Go hit them up. Use code OCS at checkout for 25% off. And as always,
Bayou Tesh Brewing.
Bayou Tesh Brewing. Y'all go to Bayou Tesh, man. Look, we went out there yesterday for Mama Nancy's birthday.
He's
Bayou
back to
Tesh.
medium rare, by the way. He's immediately
Oh,
back to
I'm
the
like,
color red.
I just want to let y'all know. As soon as I said it, I started sweating profusely.
It's okay. It's okay. Let's finish
Sorry,
this.
So
up.
we went to Bayou Tesh yesterday for Nancy's birthday. Dude, those pizzas are absolutely slamming out there.
Gas.
Oh my god,
Gas.
I could eat about 4 of them in one
Premium
sitting.
octane.
What?
87 at the pump. Or 93 at the pump.
$5 a gallon
We gotta
pizza.
get Burgy out there. Burgy hasn't been yet.
Dog,
I don't-
It
yeah, I
is
haven't been anywhere.
it is phenomenal out
They got
there.
like alligators and shit out there?
No, it's
dude.
just like
Oh.
it's like picnic tables outside, and it's so good, dude. Arcade for your kids.
Bring
it
your
has-
pets.
Bring your
Arcade?
pets. Yeah, they had arcade machines. They had dudes playing cornhole. They had a guy show up with a cornhole jersey and started playing against some
they
dude.
did.
Came with his own bags.
He got busted.
Yeah, and he got busted up. Well, it's because they had some decorations out that were getting in their way. We did see they had a live band out there, so y'all can always do that. Y'all go on a little double date with your friends at Bayou Tesh Brewing. Go see them in Arnaville. And you can always follow us on Instagram at _halftimers_podcast and on Twitter at halftimerspod and on the Halftimers Facebook group. Follow us on TikTok too. We be posting some funny stuff sometimes.
Halftime at Halftimers Podcast.
At Halftimers Podcast on TikTok.
And if you need a koozie, get at us.
Get at us for
Look at
koozies.
these koozies, man.
Look at, premium koozies
Look at
for
that. It
sale.
holds your Kadi from Bayou Tesh Brewing very well, nice and cozy. Make sure it doesn't slip out your hand. You can enjoy that beverage and keep it refrigerated. We love y'all. We'll see y'all next week.
Peace.
Bye.